How's that got to do with his freedom?
5 days. So what? You can't give me five.
You guys are missing him, man. I mean,
you just give me 5 days every. I don't want to overreact. Because you should not be reactionary. But as the kids say, things are peak.
What would you rather have? Creating more chances or being a lot more efficient?
This is a second year. And it's so red. Last time United won the Champions League. Freakish.
I think Baradi was the worst player in the game.
Wait. What are you eating? What are you eating?
Buffalo chicken wings.
What up, guys? We're here.
What's up?
Judgment night. Ricardo, relax. Let me do this intro. Guys, I have the meal because I've got dinner right here. So I say we've got dinner right here and so forth. So excuse me if I'm eating well. I do that. People say, "Oh, you're so unprofessional." Well, I'm sorry. I'm a one man freaking creative thing. So let the guy eat, man. I've got to do a lot of stuff. So chill. So yeah, I'm going to be eating. But I think this is one of those meals. Yes, yeah. I'm not sure why you're here because last I checked, United were knocked up. But yes, yeah, we are open to all people of all ages. We're gonna just do some regular football talk. Then after we do that, Eric, I'm gonna need a little something, because I'm hyped for Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll talk Wednesday. We're gonna talk Wednesday. But all I'm saying is that Bash, Muntaha, United Tunic, Sergio Contral, Vilson, Jabara, all you guys out there. No, not him, no. Tuesday, we'll go towel. So guys, have your meals. I have my meals right here. You can see I have my meal right here. Have your meal. Have your drink. Purdy's cut the check. Chill out. Relax. Don't take drugs unless it's legal weed. Send in those dubs. If you have any dubs, the donations, they help this thing growing. It was a something. So send in those dubs, super chats, or whatever the hell it's called, and then we'll respond in kind, and then we're going to talk. We're going to do our little thing, man. So guys, do your thing. So guys, look, man. So before we go into this UCL talk, man, if Pep wins 4 and 5, is the EPL a bum-ass league?
It's always been a bum-ass league.
Ricardo, talk. While I eat, Ricardo, explain, expand.
Look, don't get me wrong. I think the league is overrated. No, I'm not saying that the league is shit. That's different. It's a good league, not denying that. But the way people project this league, like, it's the best league. Like, it's really a 2-horse race. Chelsea were never in it. And for another team, well, for Liverpool to win the league, they have to be nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. Not only be perfect, they got to be nearly perfect. And it has to be not only them being perfect, but it has to be a down year for Man City. So it's not like you can outperform Man City because they have a squad. Liverpool have a starting 11 with a couple decent players. It's just generally not the best league. At least the 5 years, like, don't get me wrong, there's good teams. They're represented in Europe very well. But in terms of a league and what a league should be in terms of competitiveness, it's definitely not. Like, Serie A has by far been the most competitive league. I respect this. What the hell? But no, it's overrated. It's overrated in my opinion. Once Klopp and Pep Guardiola leaves, I think this league will actually look a lot better. But yeah, La Liga is better in my opinion.
Okay, but Ricardo, here's some people's response. So some people's response would be, doesn't this show just how amazing Pep is? Shouldn't we give Pep's coaching at his Man City team a lot more credit based on how well they've been able to do?
Of course, because when he first landed in England, they're like, "Oh, Pep Guardiola's style of play will not mesh well in the English game," blah blah blah. And then he has a tough first year because that bum club Chelsea ended up winning under Conte.
Ricardo, hold up. Just
Wait, what
chill.
happened?
Just don't call the Bombers Club. Eric is
Oh,
here.
sorry,
Eric, watch it. Eric, watch it.
sorry. Bum ass club. But ever since then, he's never looked back. Like, he's treating this league far worse than a prime Barcelona did to La Liga, because at least Real Madrid were good. He's making this league essentially what he did with Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. Like I said, it's entertaining, but it doesn't mean it's the best.
I have a question for you, Mr. Ricardo.
Sure.
So, can you tell me who the five best teams in the world are right now?
We're talking about the league. We're not talking. That has nothing to do with.
I know. Just answer the question.
All right. So, top of my head, Man City, Liverpool. You said right now, right?
Yeah.
Man
Bayern.
City, Liverpool, Bayern,
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, and I'm not gonna put Chelsea because Chelsea fell off.
PSG.
I mean, you kind of
Hell
have
no.
to. You kind of have
No,
to put
I
Chelsea.
kind of don't have to actually.
You do. Okay, put.
Oh wait, we're talking right now.
Albert,
Barcelona is the most
Did you,
important.
Albert, did you say PSG?
Yeah,
I'm
somebody
taking the
said
piss,
PSG.
guys.
What was that, Ricardo? Who's number 5?
If we're talking about right now, bro, Barcelona.
What?
Ricardo, how can't you put the defending champions? We are top 5. Relax.
No, you're
Ricardo,
not.
we're top 5. We're top 5.
I don't
is,
associate
number
with this
5,
individual, bro. I'm not in the same bracket as him.
No, I drank yesterday, so I may not fully recovered. So yeah. But what do you expect to put Chelsea? They've been ass all season. I thought they were supposed to be a part of the title race. They're not a part of the title race. Like, just because 3 of the 5 teams are from England doesn't mean.
Okay. Eric, can you give a counter to Ricardo and maybe have a defense for the Premier League? Because Eric, if it's 4 and 5, 100 points, 98 points, goals record, and so forth.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay, so it means that the league, the standards have been raised very high, and I'm not here to start, making other leagues look worse or trying to discredit, or say anything disparaging about other leagues. Even though, let's be real, the best league in the world right now is probably the Premier League for various reasons. You can argue it, but if we look into all the the things that people use to determine what the best league is, right now, I can easily say the Premier League is the best at the moment. But for me, I prefer to focus on what Pep is doing, because for me, Pep he has changed the game. It's like all those years ago when Mourinho came, and Chelsea were doing things. Won the league, we defended the title again. When Mourinho came, he changed the game. When Arsene Wenger came in, he changed the game, and I think Pep has changed the game again. He has raised the bar. The standards are much higher than they ever were before. He changed what we thought was possible in terms of winning 18 games in a row, something like this. The number of points he got, ridiculous. It's just completely. And by the way, other leagues, they had already done that. Barcelona already got 100 points. Madrid already got 100 points. I think it was also done in Serie. So this was never done in the Premier League before, and Pep came and he did it. So for me, I prefer to focus on Pep rather than try to say that what Pep is doing means that the league is so bad. If that's the case, then why wasn't it done by previous managers? Why is it Pep who has done it after all this time? So for me, Pep has to be given credit for all this, and Liverpool had to win this game today. I don't know, they missed an opportunity. For me, it's done. It's not done, but
No. For me, like, as I said, it's not done. But for me, like, it's finished. Like, Liverpool had to win because, and that's why I said, like, looking at City's remaining fixtures, I don't see how City fumbled the bag and dropped the ball with their remaining fixtures. So I'm just already preempting and said, because people say, "Oh, this has been a rivalry."
It's not.
Is it a rivalry if you've won 4 out of 5, and these guys have only won 1?
That's why I'm here, HH. Like, that's why I'm here to argue the nonsense. Jim Carragher put out a tweet today. This is why this is one of the greatest rivalry, or probably the greatest rivalry of in the Premier League. What a fantastic game we had. Liverpool had to win this game, guys. Liverpool had to win this game. Like HH said, deep this, guys. Man City are about to win on course to win the 4th title in the last 5 years, and they're about to what is it? They're about to defend their title twice in those 5 years. The only time Liverpool won the title was at one time that was when they won it by 99 points. Liverpool has only won one league title since your club has been here. So what rivalry are we talking about here? No one remembers who finished. Eric,
Nobody
no one
remembers
remembers
second
place.
place.
Yeah,
no
true,
one
yeah.
do. Brendan
But-
Rodgers had one,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. One of the best Liverpool inside, the most crazy season was that Brendan Rodgers season when Luis Suarez and Daniel Sturridge were going crazy. That was an insane season, but
Yeah.
no one remembers it because Man City won the league.
No.
I
But
mean,
do you know what
yeah.
the thing is? Sorry, I'll come to Eric. I think it's part of marketing. It's very important that the Premier League Sky promotes and push this idea that this is a rivalry. But when you actually peep, so it's very easy to be led by just media. But when you actually break it down and so forth, it can't really be a back and forth rivalry if a team is about to do 4 in 5. But now, Yasia, can we switch it up and say, let's look at the Clasico? Real Madrid only won the league title twice in 10 years. And Barca pretty much won the bulk of those titles.
7.
7. So they won 7. So was that a rivalry? Barca and Real Madrid? But see, the thing about when I look at Barca and Real Madrid, because you can say, okay, was that really a rivalry? You're not too sure. But at the end of the day, I felt that those two teams, especially when Zidane came in, those games were a lot closer than these games between City and Liverpool. So, but I just don't understand how you can put, oh my gosh, look, it's a rivalry, it's back and forth. That's what a rivalry is. That I win some, you win some. Like, what's it called? Lakers and Celtics in the 80s. That was a rivalry. Because Lakers won some, Celtics won some. Lakers won some, Celtics won some. So it would really went tit for tat when Magic Johnson was going up against Larry Bird and so forth. But if these guys do 4 in 5, I mean, what are we saying here? Why is it a rivalry?
I mean, the funny thing is...
Eric for Eric.
Yeah, just quickly. What you're saying is exactly right. And this is why I don't like to focus on what the media... Like, I don't base my opinions based on what I hear from pundits and journalists. I use my own, I use my own initiative, and I think for myself. When people were saying, "Oh, these are the two best teams," they're so close together. They've been competing for 4 years. I'm like, what? No, they haven't. I mean, they're two top teams. Yes, they're competing and they're very close right now. Yes, but Liverpool have only competed with City 2 times since 2018. When City won the title in 2018. How many points did Liverpool get? 75, and City got 100.
Eric,
and then
go ahead. No, I was about to say, if this was truly a rivalry, Liverpool will have won today. Look, deep these guys.
Exactly.
Deep these guys. Like Liverpool, as much as they have been competing, quote unquote, competing with Man City this season, Man City still have been the best team in the league. They have.
No. I think what showed me today was because but yes, this is where I'm confused. I believe Man City have been the best team, not only in England but in the world for at least the last 2-3 years. Why haven't they not won the Champions League? That's what I don't see. That's what I don't understand. Because see, that peak Barca team, as they were ruling Spain and so forth, in that time they gave you what? Under Pep, they give you 2 CLs. And then you saw Luis Enrique threw in another UCL. So the weird thing about this Man City team is that, hence why there might be an EPL tax.
No, there's an answer to that, Hitch. There's a simple answer. Because for me, I think what Pep is trying to do with City is like what Fergie was doing with United. So he's trying to help the club build their history. The clubs you mentioned, they have history. I mean, Barcelona have won a Champions League many times before.
Eric, he's been giving away too much money, bro. I'm sorry.
I know,
but too much money.
But at the same time, there's a reason why every team who has gotten to the final for the first time has lost. That's not a coincidence. So I think for Pep and for City, they just have to try to build that history, especially in Europe. They have no pedigree whatsoever, and they have to try and build that. So that's
Eric,
I think
I have to disagree with you, man, because I think in reality, and people don't like to talk about this, but I believe the quality of the league is horrendous. I believe the league is getting worse and worse every
Oh,
season.
the Premier League.
The Premier League, and I
Damn.
think so. I think that's what I genuinely believe. I do believe that, like, where we see like everything being managed by Lampard, like that's crazy, guys. Like that's insane. Like the league is actually getting worse. Like where we have a team like Southampton getting pumped 9-0 on a regular basis, 6-0 on a regular basis.
Speak on it.
So I genuinely believe what's happening is like Pep Guardiola's Man City team are a great team. I'm not taking anything away from them, but they're in a great team in an all-time low quality league.
Exactly.
And what happens is like I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the league is too easy for Man City. Way too easy for Man City.
It is.
So
No. And I think that's why, see, for a lot of the English media and so forth, specifically with what they said about Pep that first season, I think it is very difficult for them to come out and say, this guy has breastfed this league. Because it's very important to promote that this is the most competitive, this is the most competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I mean,
No.
you could say that it's competitive in sense of okay, top. See, you can't give me that BS of like, oh, but look at how hard it is to get top four. No, top four is a losers' competition that was pushed by Wenger. The league is about who is trying to win this league, who is trying to win the trophy. So it is about coming first. Coming fourth is not a victory.
So it's like you said many times before. I guess the way you look at it is what are your parameters and where you judge a league, right? I'm saying in the most purest sense, sport is about competition. It hasn't really been competitive. It is what it is. Like, you know, Guardiola just knows he's a league manager. Like like the UCL, he's a little fugazi in my opinion because he's needed a super team to do it. But like out of all the top 5 leagues, the one that we clown on the most, especially the last few years, has been Serie A. However, they've been the most, in terms of sport, the most competitive league. Maybe people don't rate it as much anymore, but by definition, it is the most competitive, which should be the most exciting. Like last year, La Liga was exciting because it went down to the wire. But when a team runs away with it, like, let's be honest, in the start of the season, we all said United might contend, Chelsea might contend. They haven't been close to contending. And it was always going to be Man City, and unless Liverpool pushed. So,
Ricardo, just to add to Ricardo, what he's saying is, you know, you look at Man City, right?
Yeah.
Man City, like as easy as the league is, honestly speaking, they will lose games. But then because it's the idea of like, even if they lose a game, it does not matter. Like, for example, they will lose to like a team like Crystal Palace for whatever reason, or they will lose to an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Man United team for whatever reason. But for them, it's like they know they're so comfortable in the league. They know they can win the next 6 games because they know they can win the next 6 games. And when that is the case, then similar to a PSG, when you're dominating the league so much that it doesn't matter if you lose to Lyon, it doesn't matter if you lose to a Monaco. When you come to the Premier League, when you're facing a teams that, you know, the margin of error is very minimum. You don't have another 6 games to correct a loss.
But
that's what
guys,
happens,
because I want to hear Ford's thoughts about opponents, but let me just read this out to you guys. So Street tells us, so 17-18, City won the league with a total of 100 points. 18-19, City won the league with a total of 98 points. Last season, they won the league with a total of 86 points. So the lowest total that they've had when they've won the league was 86 points.
81. When Liverpool won the league, 81.
No. As I said, the lowest total that they've had when they've won the league, I mean.
Okay, when they've won, okay.
When they won the league is 86 points.
Yeah.
That's because, bro, for a lot of times, when United were winning, it may be 70-something, maybe 80-something and so forth. So the lowest points total that they've won it by was 86 points. And so they've given you 100, 98, and 86. The media can't give you this truth because it will make the EPL look bad. It's very important for the English media to promote this idea that the Premier League is the best league in the world. It's super competitive and it's very hard. But when you're not a sheep and you actually think for yourself and actually say, well, no, forget what the media is saying. How can this be a tough, hard league when a guy has broken the goals record, broke the consecutive wins record, and has a total of 100 points, 98 points, and 86 points? And his nearest rival, look at what the games look like. Like, in both of the games that they've played, City have completely dominated them. Completely. And if City are to win the league this season, 4 out of 5, how can you have pushed out, oh my gosh, Liverpool and City, this is a tough title. Like, Liverpool, let's be real, Liverpool are amazing. And they've really come close to Man City. But it just shows you how good Man City are, because as good as Liverpool have been, City have just been that little bit better. And for Liverpool to have won the league, they had to go crazy and get freaking 99 points. So I just think that, guys, like, nobody wants to say this. Pep Guardiola has made this league a joke. He's made it a freaking joke. He's made it a complete joke. Ford, talk to me, man.
Saying 1.2 billion.
True. Ford, talk to me.
Yeah, obviously the thoughts on the game itself today. I thought it was obviously a very enjoyable game. Open, both teams trying to win. I think we did clearly see who the better team is. We saw that at Anfield, especially in the first half at Anfield, and it was pretty much a repeat first half today. Man City were a better team again. While Liverpool have the more dangerous attackers, and obviously they're in great form, have great momentum, we still saw that Man City play them off the park for large periods of that game. De Bruyne again showed up in a big game. Again, not really been his best season, but at a crucial point in the season, he's turning up, whereas some other top players are winding down.
Ford, didn't City win the league with 98 points without De Bruyne?
Oh, I'm not saying that they didn't do that. Again, we know that De Bruyne's, again, he's had his L's, De Bruyne isn't really that crucial to Man City. They can still function without him. But what I'll say with what we know about Man City is that with Man City, they haven't got like an Mbappe, they haven't got a Benzema.
Hold on. You said was it the Premier League Player of the Year last season is not integral to Man City's team?
They're just that.
He wasn't Player of the Year last season. That was a cap award. Everybody knows that. He didn't deserve that award.
Okay.
That was cap. De Bruyne has great PR in the Premier League. Not outside the Premier League, but in the Premier League, he's got great PR. But we know about Man City that they haven't got an Mbappe, a Benzema, or Messi or Ronaldo in their prime. They haven't got that superstar player. Yeah, and obviously, in recent seasons, Man City have been able to win the league even when De Bruyne's had long periods out with injury. But what you can't take away from De Bruyne is that for Man City, he performs in big games. Maybe not for his country in World Cup semi-finals, but for his club, he performs in big games.
But the real what we really want to know is, can we admit that Pep has made this league a joke when he wins his 4th league in 5?
He certainly dominated the league.
No, Ford, don't say Ford. Let's speak facts. Let's speak straight. Ford, this ain't Sky. This ain't BBD Sports. This is the streets. We don't do well. Perhaps give me. We are like Sith. We speak in absolutes. 4 and 5. Come on, 4 and 5. 100 points, 98 points, 86 points. Come on, bro.
I know the numbers, bro. And you know what? You guys are right, but I will push back a little bit on certain things. Now, again, the overall point of has Pep dominated the league, embarrassed it to a degree? Yes, I do agree. What he's done is complete dominance. But then again, looking at how he's managed other clubs and given the reinvestment that he had to do with a Man City team that were already the best team in the league when he came, I'm not really surprised with the numbers that he's doing. If anything, I'm surprised that he hasn't done it yet in the Champions League, which is something that obviously we'll talk about. But for me, this dominance was to be expected.
Ford, don't do that. Hey. Ford, you're saying that you expected him to get 100 points, 98 points, break the goals record and consecutive wins record in the so-called toughest league in the world. Ford, stop. Don't do that.
He's done 100 points. He's done 100 points in La Liga. Why would he not do it with Man City?
Forward.
Bro, okay, but let me land this point. Let me land this point.
No, Ford. We get told that this is the toughest league in the world. This is the hardest league in the world. What were they saying after the first year? So, bro, we clown freaking what's it called? Levante, Lugo, Elche, and so forth. But we told them, no, EPL, this is the toughest league in the world. This is hard. And he's made it a mockery of the so-called toughest league in the world.
I just want to say...
No, wait, hold on. Let me land my point.
Ricardo, sober up first. First, sober up and then
get back to... No, I'm good. I
no, you sound... drink
got
water.
my- I
After
got
you
my
drink,
ele-
Ford, talk over him. Ford, talk
I
over this
got
guy.
my
Ford,
electrolytes.
No, look.
Ford,
look,
talk
look,
over him.
look.
Talk over him. Talk
People
over him.
forget that under even Mancini and Pellegrini, Man City always had the best squad in the league. Pep came into the league at a time where Leicester were the champions, bro. Leicester. All right. So it was there. It was open for him to go, and it wasn't taken over at a time where Man United were a dominant force or Chelsea were a dominant force. No, Liverpool was still in the Brendan Rodgers era where they were quite awful. So he came in at a time where Man City already had the best squad. He didn't win the league in his first season. People forget this. He didn't win the league in his first season. He barely scraped top 4. Didn't win any major trophies. So it took him a little while. He had to get through. He had to make his signings, and obviously signings like Bravo didn't work. Nolito, people forget these signings, they didn't work. So obviously you have to wait to his second season when we start to see that consistency. But yeah, of course, yeah, there's been dominance of the league for sure, and I think yes, that the rivalry between City and Liverpool is overplayed. I do think that you guys maybe are over, like, obviously, you have to remember that Liverpool did beat Man City in the Champions League that over those 2 legs, which kind of started off, I wouldn't say a rivalry, but there was certainly something between these 2 teams. And I think when you look at it now, fast
But
forward 4 or 5 years.
Monaco beat
no, but
forward.
wait, okay,
Monaco
but let me
beat
land. I'm not saying that. I'm
Leon
not
beat
saying that
Man
it's the
City.
biggest rivalry in the world. I'm saying that there has been events that have happened which has made the okay. There's been stories to.
Forward, you can't use
There's
it
been
as the
chapters.
Champions League,
Let
though.
me.
Wait,
Bro,
let
let me
Ford land.
land.
Yeah,
Let
say
me
let him
fucking
land.
land.
Let him.
Flipping out. Listen, man. Look, there's been chapters to this story. It's not just been one-way traffic. Liverpool have had moments. Again, beating Man City over 2 legs. Of course, winning the Champions League is something that Man City haven't done yet under Pep. Obviously, winning the league, having a close title race. There's only been 2 close title races. Obviously, one in 2018 and the one right now. So Liverpool have had their moments. But again, of course, Man City have been dominant. And if they go and win the league again, it'll be 4 and 5. So while for some people like, again, Jamie Carragher, he wants to hype it because he's a Liverpool fan, you can make the case that there's a bit of a rivalry here because technically the 2 best teams in the world right now for most people are Man City and Liverpool. And they happen to be in the same country and they happen to be embroiled in this quite tight title race up until now at least. So there is a bit of a rivalry, yes. But if Man City go and win a 4th league in 5 years, I know Liverpool have to show for themselves as a Carabao Cup and then obviously 1 Premier League, 1 Champions League, and that's all you have to show for this Klopp era where they're meant to be a great football team. Then you will look back at it on 5 and 10 years and say that there's nothing really much to it. And again, just to end on this point, when you compare it to the great Premier League rivalries, and the biggest one obviously is from the late 90s to the early 2000s and Man United versus Arsenal, the reason why that was such a great rivalry, aside from obviously the legendary managers, the legendary players, the fights, the brawls, Pizzagate, Keown and Van Nistelrooy, all the great moments, what made that such a great rivalry was the fact that in the span of 8 years, both teams won 4 titles each in the late 90s and the early 2000s.
Yeah,
that's a rivalry. That's
a rivalry. That's a rivalry.
Whereas now, 4 and 5, if it happens, that's just
wait, hold up.
One team that had a blip.
Let me take some dubs. Hold on, let me take some dubs. Okay, I think this might be a troll. PSG Delta, I identify as AL. Don't misgender me. My pronouns are brick, walking L. Oh, okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that, troll. Thank you for that. Casey, Longley gave a penalty in 2 minutes worse than. So are we saying Scholar or Classe for Longley? Are we saying Scholar for Longley? I think we might have to put also Scholar, bro. Shout out to Longley though. English Talents FC, National League is competitive. Is it the best? Clowns.
I think he means Nations League.
Yeah.
No, but he's English Talents FC though, so he promotes England.
You know what? I can't lie. Listen to the conversation earlier about like the league isn't competitive, so it's like it's bad. I don't necessarily agree. Like the Serie A, yes, is very competitive, and that's great because it's great to watch. But the quality is proven that it's not great because we've seen what Serie A teams have been doing in Europe, in the Premier League. Sorry, not in the Premier League. So in the Champions League,
but
Europa League, it's not good.
Competitiveness has nothing to do with the quality, except like in terms of quality. No. Serie A, bro, they're in the Brick Academy right now. You know, so it is what it is. But I'm saying that you have to argue that the title race is competitive because 4 teams could legitimately win it. Doesn't mean it's good, but it's competitive. Premier League can say, it's Premier League 100% is a higher quality than the Serie A. But you can't call the Premier League competitive because
Exactly.
Okay, it's 1 point, but here's the thing: if Liverpool, that's why it's all on if. If Liverpool somehow win this, okay, let's talk.
Mhm.
If City win it, I'm sorry, man, don't promote this thing as being a competitive league. Don't.
No,
Ice Freezy. The best players always will be in La Liga. Yeah. I mean, and history shows that 100%. I agree with that. Honest Arsenal fan. I was told Pep ain't nothing with Arteta, or I think maybe he means I was told Pep ain't nothing without Arteta. Bro, whoever told you that Arteta was a major guy. No one knew he was a major guy. Come on, bro. Latin Rosario. Say Klopp wins another CL. Is it a rivalry then?
I think I would say in the grand scheme of things, yes, because
No,
failures have been in the CL only.
That's what I say. Though it is not a rivalry within the paradigm of the Premier League, I am talking about this through the prism of the Premier League. It is not a rivalry within the Premier League. But if you just talk about it overall, if Liverpool win the CL, they'll probably have to beat Man City in that final. And if they do, it is a general rivalry. But I'm just talking specifically in the league. This is merely an EPL thing, because the whole point of this is that, oh my gosh, EPL is the top league in the world. It's super competitive. No, it's not super competitive. If a team wins 4-5, it's not competitive. Don't talk to me about top 4 relegation battle. No. F that. That's ridiculous.
No, but
competitiveness is based on titles.
It was before Pep,
But Eric, that's my point. He has come in and made a mockery, and the English media don't want to admit that he's made a mockery of the league. They just don't want to admit it.
I have a question, and Eric can answer this. For the sake of competition for the Premier League, would you agree that Klopp and Pep Guardiola leaving would actually make the Premier League actually more entertaining?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I guess you guys like one guy slapping the crap out of me.
People find entertainment in different things. For me, I think what Klopp did is entertaining, without it. I mean, to be able to compete with a top manager like Pep with all the resources he has, and he actually managed to do it once. I mean, people should never have expected Pep to do it at all. Klopp to win at all. Klopp should never have won even a single title.
Let me ask you another question, because you're telling me, because Guardiola might extend his contract with Man City. He's going to extend his contract. Klopp has said that he's probably going to leave in 2024. There's no guarantee that Mo Salah is going to be at Liverpool next season or the year after. If those two guys leave Liverpool, who in the league is saying anything to Pep Guardiola if he extends? Are you going to?
It's going to be the Bundesliga, bro.
Are you going to find enjoyment of Pep Guardiola probably winning?
No one will compete.
Exactly.
But hold on, see, it's so bad that people are actually saying that they're actually waiting for Pep and Klopp to leave.
I mean,
that's what guys are actually saying that, like,
that's what I said, yeah.
Because I said, look, nobody is winning this league until either one of these two leave. But specifically, if City win a 4th, let's keep it real. Guys are saying, like, do you know how crazy that is? People are saying that we can't win this league on Pep is there. Even Ten Hag coming to United fans know that, bro, we're not touching that league title as long as Pep is here.
But that's cap, by the way, because people still watch the Bundesliga and people still find it entertaining, even though Bayern always win.
Who? Eric, who watches the Bundesliga?
Hold up. Let's do
relax.
Hold up. Let's do some dubs. Hold up. So Casey says that 08 Man U easily the greatest Premier League team ever. Oh, so those are the guys that won the Champions League.
Yeah, we should have won the treble. We should have won the treble.
But you didn't win the treble. You didn't. But you didn't. Casey. Thank you, Casey. Real, Barca, Bayern were great teams with world-class players in every position. Liverpool's midfield is crap, and City have no attack. They are good and not great.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Everybody wants to talk about how good Fabinho is. He's one of the best sixers in the world. By the way, Fabinho, again, terrible today.
But Ford. Is this Liverpool's team comparable to that three-peat Real, the peak Barca, and either that's Bayern with Lam or the 2020 Bayern? Be real.
No.
The midfield.
Forget
the midfield.
2020 Bayern. That's 13 Bayern, 12,
2013.
13 Bayern.
2012,
Wait, are you talking about the
2015.
midfield? Wait, HH,
No
are you talking about the
way.
midfield or the entire team?
The entire
No,
team.
team.
MSN Barca.
I think they're comparable. I think they've
Don't-
not achieved what
Ford,
those teams have
Ford,
done.
don't. Ford,
Ford.
Liverpool can't
Everybody
compare
tells
with those
me,
teams.
everybody tells me they got the best goalkeeper in the world, the best right back in the world, the best defender in the world, right? Mr.
But that's
Van
a
Dijk,
lie,
Aura
though.
Van Dijk.
But
That's
these
a
are
lie.
lies. But these are lies.
They're
best left back in
lies.
the world.
You know what's so funny, right? Anyone who's a football has a footballing IQ and analyze the game understands that Pep Guardiola targeted the best right back to ever play the game. He targeted Trent.
No. But look, let's keep it real. Like those teams, 12-13 Bayern, 3-peat to Real Madrid, and 2011 Barca, and so forth. Those guys, and also MSN, Liverpool or City ain't touching those teams.
You reminded me of something that your guy said. Your boy Terry. Terry, he said that Trent is more talented than. What did he say? He said he's a better
Dani
footballer
Alves and
than,
Marcelo.
Yeah,
right?
Marcelo and Dani Alves.
No, he actually.
No.
That's Brexit.
No. I actually asked him. He said that that's Trent's passing is better than Marcelo.
And crossing as well. And he's crossing.
Oh, yeah. I'll give him that. Crossing and passing, I'll give him that. But you see, what I thought was him saying that he was a better footballer. Like, now we're not going to do that.
No, Marcelo is different.
Well, let's be real. Is Trent's passing really better? Or is it part of the system? Because let's be real.
No. His Trent's passing is very good.
Okay. Let me speak on this. Let me actually speak on this because even a couple of weeks ago, when Gomez came in and he got a great assist for Jota, and they asked Klopp, "Oh, Gomez is great." He said, "No, it wasn't Gomez. It's not Trent. It's the system. The system creates the chances." And when you look at Trent, can Trent pass? Of course he can. He's a great passer. But look at the amount of output he has to put out there before he gets these assists. He's in a system where he's allowed to give the ball away 20, 30 times a game. If you look at Marcelo in the team, but HH, look at Marcelo in that team. HH, look at Marcelo on the team he played with Ozil, Modric, Di Maria, Bell, all these other great creative players on the pitch. Marcelo is not allowed to give the ball away 20, 30 times a game because he has other creative maestros in the team to do that. Trent is given that license because the midfield has Henderson, Wijnaldum, Fabinho,
Thiago when you look at some of the
Trent's the creative leader, bro.
When you look at some of the passes that this guy pulls off and so forth, man, he is highly skilled in that department. I'm sorry, he's highly skilled in that department. I'm sorry.
Look at this, right? HH, look at this like this, right? Let's say you put a mannequin 50 yards away, right? And you give 20 balls to Trent, Dani Alves, and specifically to Marcelo. You give them those 20 balls. You're telling me you would guarantee that Trent would hit that mannequin more times with 20 balls than Marcelo?
Probably.
I don't think it's a foregone conclusion, bro. I don't think it is.
Wait, hold on. Let me on dubs. Hold on. So English Talents FC says, Yassier Factos.
You're going to disturb that question, HH. Oh, that's poor form, man.
Wait. So say month reminder. CFC 6 years legaless. What? English Talents, look, man.
HH, you know one thing though.
Wait. Hold on. I'll come to you. Hamza Talks Football says that Syria only this open because the team's not as good though. You see, now this is what I said to Ford. All because a league is competitive doesn't mean that it's quality. Competitive just means that 2 or 3 or 4 guys can win it and so forth, and you don't know who's going to win. Competitiveness doesn't equal quality. Competitiveness is just what it is. Competitiveness. Premier League is of a higher quality than Serie. Facts. But the competitiveness in the Premier League is fugazi. Because only 2 teams are competing, and within those 2 teams, if one team wins the league this season, that's 4 out of 5. So keep it real. Yeah, so what did you want to say? Guys, we'll get to UCL first. Yes, what did you want to say?
It's interesting because, the more I think about it, one of the craziest things that ever happened to the Premier League is when Chelsea finished 10 the season, I believe, with the season that Leicester won the title. Because, that's Hazard's goal against Tottenham, one of the best ever to clinch Leicester that title. But anyways, the year after that, what Antonio Conte did was crazy, HH. People don't really talk about that. How does a guy who, quote unquote, with the pundits, everything, doesn't have no Premier League experience, come into the league, pick up a team that is 10th and completely destroys the league? Like what Antonio Conte did that season is insane. Like Antonio Conte completely completely
Nice,
embarrassed
nice
the Premier
try.
League.
Nice try.
No,
Yasser,
he
nice
did.
try.
Eric, he
That's
did.
cap, to be honest.
No,
That's
he did.
cap.
No,
That's
he
cap.
no, he did. Eric, he did.
No, I'll explain why. I'll
Bro,
explain why he did it. I'll
Chelsea were
explain.
literally Premier League champions the year
Exactly.
before. Like
Exactly.
we were a Premier League
We-
winning team.
We
We just had an
literally
off
won
year
the
with
So
Mourinho.
wait, so you tell
Hazard
me,
and
you tell
everything
me,
that
oh,
happened.
wait, you tell me a team to win the Premier League, finish 10th, and all of a sudden walk the league the next year
We had no. Okay, hold on. Let me just.
How did-
Hold on.
in a
Yes,
competitive league. Though,
Yes,
AJ.
shush. Eric, answer then, and then I'm going to do this, and then we'll have
Yeah.
to move on. Eric.
I'm going to very quickly explain
Yeah.
this. Okay, so Chelsea won the title. Okay, and then we had a shocking season the season after. We know whose fault that is. And then Leicester won it. Miraculous season, fantastic. And then Chelsea come back again. No Europe. We were out. We didn't even finish top 8. We were 10th. So we had no Europe with a team that already won the title and the top manager. So what's such a big deal? That's your why are you so surprised?
But you're not supposed to win it easily.
Yes,
That's
shush.
my point.
Yes, shush. Let's see where we are. So English Talent FC says Marcelo so much better as shown in 2014 versus Germany. #GOAT. English Talent FC. Yes, that was a bad game for him, but my dear friend, you cannot tell me that Marcelo wasn't crucial to 4 freaking UCLs.
No, that's
Okay?
a blemish, HH. Though.
Facts.
I love Marcelo, but that's a blemish, though.
Yes, it's a blemish.
Marcelo was good.
No, but yes,
and Marcelo from Lamb was great.
No, but
Bro, Trent can't even play for his national team.
hold up.
Can't
4
compare him to
UCLs are 4
Marcelo.
UCLs. 4 UCLs are for 4 UCLs, and we have to give credit to 4 UCLs, bro.
Every
Okay,
good
let's give
player
credit to
has
4
a
UCLs.
bad loss.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. So Casey, Tar is Bruno on the wing. Look
This
at
is
his
what I'm
pass
talking
accuracy.
about, man. This is what I'm talking about. You men are hyping it like he don't get me
No,
when the
it's not
fluff is
true,
good.
though.
But he's a man to
Wow,
give the ball
Casey,
in
you can't do
He's a
that.
better passer than
Casey,
KD.
no. Ford, he can't do that. For Casey, no, Casey can't say that. He can't.
But no, it's facts, though.
No,
facts.
but you can't call him Bruno on the wing. You can't do that. You can't say that. You can't say that. Okay, how does your boy Josh Bourne? I blame Chelsea for failing the league. Josh, what?
He has a point. Chelsea
How?
should have been competitive.
Yeah,
if
this
Chelsea
year,
was
Chelsea should have
competitive,
I blame Lampard. Lampard is
We
to
had
blame.
injuries, man. Relax. We had injuries.
And Ford, your idol is to blame.
And
What do you mean? Lampard was the manager this season, bro.
Chelsea
Relax.
could have competed.
No. And someone said that is true though. Chilwell being injured it was very key. But no, Ford, your freaking idol is to freaking blame, bro. Tuchel has to do a patch up job.
Hey,
First of all, the season isn't over yet. So and don't forget that Chelsea
Eric.
prevented City from winning
Eric.
the quadruple last season.
Eric, no,
Exactly.
Eric, no,
People don't
Eric.
respect Chelsea
Eric, we're
enough
not
for
looking
that.
over that statement, Eric. Excuse me? So Eric, you said that Chelsea can still win the league. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. Hold on. I'm saying that
You said the league isn't over.
yeah, it's not over. It's not
He
over.
has hope.
What I'm saying is, look, City won't win the treble, is what I'm trying to say. You know, they still have to.
So winning the FA Cup, you're trying to tell me.
We can still salvage things. We can still make up for what we lost time. We
Eric,
can make up for lost time.
as long as this. Eric, but by the way, I'm going to stop saying stuff about this guy because
you
a
are?
guy,
Okay,
a guy on Twitter says he unsubscribed from the channel because I was cyberbullying Mount, and it says that. No, hold up. He said that's based. No, it's true because he said that's based on stuff that I say. He now wonders why football players have mental illness and they log off and so forth. So from henceforth, if I say anything bad about Mount, I need you to stop me because cyberbullying is wrong. I'm against bullying, cyberbullying, virtual bullying, cybernetic bullying, and philosophical bullying. So Eric, forward everybody around. If I say anything bad about Mount, I want you to say have hope. Stop being a bully.
can we boo
Thank you.
Mount? Is that still allowed?
Wait, hold on. Okay, no, I'll come to you real quick. Hold on. Misby Nation, who is a professional 24/7 Barca hater. Barca are now the crossing merchants. Misby, don't do that.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Javi, no, but come on. Javi Ball is doing that. Javi Ball is doing that. Javi is doing that bad. Casey, why assume Liverpool better than Real? Chelsea outplayed them thrice.
It's facts.
Facts.
And don't forget, Real Madrid knocked out Liverpool last season. They beat them comfortably.
Man. Okay. LB, what do you want to say? Real quick, go for it.
Didn't you rate Marcelo top 3 players at one stage, talent wise?
Yes. Based on talent, 100%. Marcelo is one of my favorite modern players, 100%. And when he was at his peak, based on pure football ability, he was top 300%. And I fully 100%, 1000% stand by that. I don't care what anyone says. So hold up. QC8 says top 3 most UCL semi appearances: Real Madrid 14, Barcelona, Bayern with 12. I mean, look, that's an argument, bro. That's an argument.
Football heritage, man.
Football heritage. Okay, guys, you know what? It gets real. It gets real. It gets real.
Champions League.
Can I just say one thing, man? Do you know that, guys? Eric and Ford specifically. You guys, shut up. But Eric and Ford, City was supposed to win that final, bro.
Yeah,
like City, because
I don't know how you guys did it.
That has to be one of the most satisfying wins ever.
Oh yeah,
City. Just think about it. Tuchel had to take over that useless clown. That's almost trying to ruin the whole team.
Easy.
He took over. He took over the team in 24 hours. In 24 hours, he had it in the next game, which was Wolves. What Tuchel was supposed to do is get top 4, see out the season. Winning the Champions League was not on the cards. For Man City, specifically after they beat PSG, who were finalists before, it was City's. Chelsea were just a team in the way. Chelsea were just a way. This is supposed to be, okay, we've tried hard, we've been knocking at the door, we beat PSG, we're now in the final. Chelsea were not supposed to beat these guys. For me, that has to be Pep's. Pep has 2 huge L's. Swapping Edsel for Ibrahimovic, and which I think was racism tax, and what's it called? That's UCL final loss.
Yeah, facts. What about?
I would say there's a third, and there's not getting to a final with Bayern Munich.
He had
Bayern Munich, he was trouble winning at the time.
Yes.
Your final was a bad look. Man.
No, nothing. What about?
He had
playing Lam
Lewandowski and Robben. He didn't win.
Yeah.
He was with City for longer as well. He was with City for longer than Tuchel, like way longer. Like he had way more time to implement his tactics.
No. Because guys, like that's why, like, you see, it's weird though. I keep saying that City I think overall City are the best team, and I think that let's go to that 3-peat. Real Madrid 3-peat.
No,
No, hold on.
Go ahead.
Let's go to that Real Madrid 3-peat. In those 3 years, were Real Madrid the best team in the world?
No.
No. In 2017, yes. In 2017.
That's what I would say. 2017, I was about to say, yeah. 2016, 2018, were Real Madrid actually the best team in the world?
No.
Arguably 18. 16 was an easier round.
Barcelona were better, and they were better in the league, and they were better in the head-to-heads, but
they never faced them. And they never faced them.
Yeah. We always
got it.
But here's the thing, though. People say, okay, because my argument is this. If Real had run into Barca in 2016, 17 or 18, who knows? But here's my thing, though. Barca, if you were good enough, you should have been able to meet Real Madrid by beating whoever eventually knocked you out. You know, so Barca, that is your problem, that you were not able to beat who was standing in your way to meet Real Madrid in it. Because Real Madrid were waiting in 3 of those finals. They were waiting in 16, they were waiting in 17, and they were waiting in 18, but Barca just couldn't do it. But it just shows you different matchups. But the reason why I say this is that Man City were the best team last year.
Yep.
But you know why they didn't win it? It had nothing
why?
to do with Chelsea. It had to do with the fact that the whole world was supporting Chelsea. The whole world was against Chelsea.
Yes.
Well, except for Arsenal fans. Except for Arsenal fans. Everybody was supporting Chelsea.
Yes. Do you? No. Yes, that's cap.
We were singing "Blue is a color."
Yes, that's your household.
Football is a game.
Yes, that's your household.
No, we were singing that. Come on, I was
No,
celebrating.
hold on.
I can't believe you guys did that.
I was like Mason Mount.
Mason.
No. Yes, this is reality. First of all, let's be real.
Anglo content.
Yes, shush.
You know,
it's just Eric and Ford will agree. Chelsea are one of the most hated clubs in the world.
Not on that day.
That's not true.
Yes, it's said. Do you know what racism is? I think you know what racism is. So Chelsea are one of the most hated teams in the world. So I don't accept any notion that the world wanted Chelsea to win.
That's the culture of your club.
No, but here's Ricardo, relax. Ricardo, relax.
No one likes Pep.
No.
No one likes him.
Yes,
no one likes
No one likes the guy.
Yes, shish. In that final, that's what's supposed to be Pep. It is what it is.
Coronation.
Let's be real. Let us be real. That's final between City and Chelsea. This was supposed to be like you've been knocking at the door for so long. 100 points, 98 points. You've destroyed the league. This is now when we now say, Pep, you're now into that upper echelon of one of the greatest managers ever. So people were expecting people were expecting a Pep win. Chelsea were not in that conversation.
I disagree.
People did combine 11s, and Chelsea only had like 2 players in there. Let's not do this talk. Let's not revision this history, bro. And City were a better team.
They are a better
City
team,
beat
but
Chelsea
the better team
6-0
doesn't
this
always
year.
Even after hold on. Even after we won it, I remember on one of these. What's that?
The hell? Okay. Eric, continue, please. Eric, continue.
Yeah. Even after we won it, I remember people saying, "Oh, Pep did this wrong. Oh, Pep did that wrong. Blah 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 blah." That's why if Pep just do what he normally does, City win the game. And I'm like, what? This is not. Do you guys watch football? That's not how it works. Oh, Pep just does. Oh, he puts Rodri in there instead of Gundogan, and all of a sudden, City just destroys.
Eric.
Yes, I think so.
Eric,
football is not as easy as that. I'm sorry. I'm not having that.
Eric, no. Let us be fully fair. If Rodri plays, Chelsea don't score that goal. Now,
okay, I'm going to be completely real. HH, we're not doing that. But you know why? You know why we're not doing that?
You guys lost twice.
We're just being fair here.
HH, we played Man City 3 times towards the end of that season. We all know the result.
That's what I'm trying to say.
People look at what happened in those games. The first time we played Man City, let me land. The first time we played Man City,
did City have their full team in those games?
Yes.
I'll explain.
They didn't have their full team in those games, my guy.
Are you going to let me land?
Yes.
Can I land? Thank you.
No.
In the first game we played Man City, they played with 2 DMs. We beat them. In the second game we played against Man City, they played with 1 DM. We beat them again.
That's right.
Now in the Champions League final, at a time when Rodri was not in good form, people forget this. Rodri was not in good form. Fernandinho was not in good form. Gundogan, who was a major reason why they won the league, was in good form. So Pep decided, you know what? I want to dominate the midfield battle even more. So I'm going to play Gundogan there. Push the ball even higher up the pitch. And it was a tactical choice that Pep made. He was getting all the tactical choices right in the build-up to the Champions League, getting rid of PSG, dominating the Premier League. He made a tactical choice, and it didn't work. And he got outworked by Tuchel.
Facts.
It's as simple as that.
Forward actually remembers what happened. Rodri, don't forget, when we beat City at the Etihad, Rodri lost the ball for that winning goal. He lost the ball, and then we scored. Vela crossed the ball. Exactly, and Alonso scored. So when people make it look as if...
Sorry, Eric. I will finish, but let me just be clear with what I'm saying. I am saying that if they play, Chelsea don't score that goal. I never said that Chelsea don't win the game.
All right, okay.
All I said is that Chelsea don't score that goal.
I've seen teams now through the middle when Rodri starts. Like, it's not like Rodri stops everything through the middle, bro. I'm not.
But Fernandinho had a good game against PSG, though.
Ford. That's what's. See, when you just look at that thing, you can literally see exactly where Fernandinho or Rodri would have been. There was a space that existed.
I saw a world-class pass from Mason Mount that cut Man City wide open.
The field was completely open.
Finish for Havertz, though.
That's what and a good finish from Havertz. But I saw a world-class pass that cut Man City open.
That was a world-class finish. Give Havertz
Open play assist. Yeah, Havertz done his thing. Havertz done his thing. But I'm saying that pass, which cut them open, cut their DM out open.
But Fernandinho had a good game against PSG.
Respect on his name.
Let's not forget how many.
Don't forget.
Remember, I can't say anything against. I can't say anything against Mount. I can't say.
Let's just move on because let's just give guys respect and let's move on.
No. Let's. I just want to make something very clear, just in case people, in case that thing in Men in Black that they wipe people's memories. Yeah, just in case that happened, I just need to
normalizer.
I just need to remind people what actually happened. Chelsea battered City in that final. That's what happened.
They did.
Yes.
In case people forgot about that, that's what happened. we busted
Chelsea, like Eric, like you said, Chelsea had one of the best Champions League performance I've seen from a team in a very long time. Because like, here's the thing though, like the thing is like they completely outclassed Man City. Like it's like you look at Rudiger, look at Reece James, you look at every single player, Chilwell. You look at N'Golo Kante, unbelievable player. It was different class, guys. It was they completely absolutely.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
all
go
right.
ahead,
Are you talking about that CL final again because you know that you're gonna lose to Real Madrid on Tuesday? Or
No. Basically, what I'm saying though, because basically, the setup was, look, this is UCL talk. We love the UCL. This is the home of the UCL, and my thing is I always say to myself that we see it even in World Cups that the best team doesn't always win, and I believe that City have been favourites for at least the last 3 seasons, and some of they've conspired not to win.
That does not mean anything.
They flopped against
But Ricardo, as I said again, you can use it for the World Cup. 2006, Argentina were the best team. They didn't win the World Cup. 2010, I believe that Germany were the best team. They didn't win the World Cup. So sometimes the best team that doesn't win. So my thing is, I still feel that City are the best team, but I mean, we'll get to Atletico, but let's just first, I want to just do a build-up. I want to first deal with these dudes. Now, it's 2-1. Shout out to Darwin Nunez, but it's over.
It's 3-1, bro.
It's done. It's done.
Was it 3-1?
Yeah.
Yeah,
3-1.
He's right there.
He's right there.
Diaz got the third. Diaz dribbled around the keeper and then hit it with his
left foot. Oh my god! It's over. Oh, it's over. It's over. Another goal. It's over. It's over. It's over. Like it's like so, guys. This is okay. Fine. Thank you. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Like,
can I ask a question?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
You know how you said Man City have been the favorite for the last 3 seasons, and I agree with you. They have been.
Yes, sir.
Has there ever been a team that have been favored for the last 3 seasons that have not won the Champions League?
3-peat, baby.
No. I just you think about it. Like
Yassi, you're not going for that real talk. Yes, you're not going for that real talk because Yassi, let me. Okay. Yassi, okay, fine. Okay, so Yassi wants that real talk. Yassi, here's the thing. Yes, do you want me to be real or you want me to be fake? Choose real or fake.
Real.
Hold on. I want to hear the fake. I want to hear that.
Okay. Let me give you fake. I'll give you real. Yeah. Fake thing is, bro. Look at the Premier League titles that he's won. He's won EPL titles. He's won the FA Cup as well. Trophies are trophies. So even if he doesn't win this season, if he wins the Premier League or the FA Cup, he's still successful. Yes, trophy is a freaking trophy. Now, do you want to hear the real?
The real, yeah.
Yes, I don't give a freaking damn about that bum-ass Queen Lazy trophy that this guy wins every single season. There's a reason why it's called the freaking Champions League, because this is the best of the best. There's a reason why you can't look Zidane in the eye. There's a reason why anytime you look at Zidane, you can't look him. Me and you, we can't look Zidane in the eye. We can't. We can. Yes, yeah. Where's
Zizou?
Yes, yeah. We can't look this guy in the eye.
Zizou.
We can't. We can't do it. We can't do it. We can't. Because
Hold on.
Relax, my friend. Relax. Let me talk to this guy. See, the UCL is real. It's real. I mean no disrespect. Norwich, Brentford, Southampton. Rob, you're my guy. Rob, you're one of my main guys before. But come on. You see, look at these guys that this guy is competing with year in and year. So Yassi, I need, because Yassi, thank you. You said the real thing. Yassi, if I don't say UCL, when for 3 years you've been the best team, Yassi, we're gonna have a conversation. Yassi, we're gonna have it. Yassi, if he doesn't do it, Yassi, we're having a meal. Yassi, we're having a meal. Hold on. Yassi, we're having a starter, we're having brunch, and we're having the desserts, maybe even wine. Alcoholics. Shout out to
like
a
7-hour stream.
So yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, 7.
I need let's be real. City are favorites. I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Bayern look shaky. Real Madrid, that team is all held together by Benzema and Andrich. Chelsea, I don't know what has happened since last year. Shout out to your boy La Kaka. Liverpool, okay. You see, yes, yeah, with the whole Liverpool thing is, let's talk. Because City said what's up to Liverpool in the EPL, specifically Etihad. But if they meet them in the final, le Paris, croissant, je ne sais quoi, comme ci, comme ça.
Nah, HH, what you're saying doesn't make sense.
I no. I just
what HH said makes perfect sense. I know if you look even a little bit deeper.
Who cares what was my friend?
Well,
Ford understands what I'm saying.
Good idea.
The translation was on point there, to be honest. If you look at it, right, Man City were a better team at Anfield, much better team, but the result was 2-2. They were better at the Etihad, and again it was 2-2. You see a lot of Man City that they're more consistent than Liverpool in terms of their performance. Performance week in, week out is normally more consistent, but
we need that talk. Yes, it's about that read.
And that's the thing. If they don't turn up 100% in the Champions League final, bro, I think Liverpool will beat them, man.
No, because
I don't think Liverpool need to be at their best to beat Man City, and that's the thing. Man City almost need to be at their best and have luck go their way to win.
Because you see, this comes back to another conversation before where we still talk about League and the UCL. Guys, let me be real with you. I run a football channel. So as running a football channel, I need to cover all aspects of football. So I need to be professional. So league games, friendly games, and so forth. But let's forget my channel. Screw the football hut. Screw that bum-ass channel called the football hut. Talk to me, Half Hope, in private. Turn off the camera. Say, Half Hope, what do you care about?
Campeón.
UCL, baby.
Champions League.
Because the Champions League is the glitz. It's the glamour. It's the Hollywood. It's the big time because it's mad. Because you can feel the gravity. You can feel the weight. Because see, I look at Pep and these league titles, they mean nothing. FA Cup means nothing. Carabao Cup, I don't give a damn about the Carabao Cup. It's the UCL, baby. Because it's real. Because let me be real with you. Ask most players. They'll tell you, what is your dream? They have two dreams. To win the World Cup and to win the Champions League. Nobody says, oh my gosh, I dream of winning the Premier League. I dream of winning the FA Cup. I dream of winning La Liga. I dream of winning the DFB Pokal. No. People's dreams when they're young is, man, I wanna win the World Cup. Man, I want to win the Champions League. That is every kid's dream. So forward, I'm looking at Pep right now. Because forward, the narrative is real. You've not won the UCL since Messi and Iniesta. And you've only been to the final once. And who said what's up? Who said what's up in that final?
Chelsea.
Who said what's up in that final? Who? Who said what's up in that final?
Queen Lizzie's son.
Money Mace.
Who? So,
Money Mace, man.
So, you're saying your famous words. Pep, how good are you really?
Yes, yeah. Now, let me take some dubs and then I want to come to Samasi for Villareal because I want to talk about Villareal real quick. No, let me just take this dub. So, Samasi, get ready for me.
Bro. Champions League HH is different. Champions League HH is different.
okay, hold on. See, yes, okay. Let me just say, yes, yeah, I'm fake. I'm fake. Because you see, when I do like Premier League and everything, I'm like, okay, I have to be professional, do tactics. But when it comes up, like Christmas Eve, I'm like a little kid. Basically, I'm like 6 years old because I am genuinely excited. I am genuinely nothing excites me more than Champions League nights. I'm genuinely excited. So let me bring this in. Okay, so hold up. English Talents FC. Oh Lord, the unsubscriber is right. Mr. WH's team signed Tim's and sang like a clown for winning the quad. Blamed Innocent Mouse, CL Assist, and Timo, CLG Semi. #justice. English Talents FC, as I said again.
Are you backing Timo?
I will never ever say anything bad against this guy because I don't want to be seen as a cyber bully or a bully. Bullies and cyber bullies make me sick. Thank you.
Wait, if this guy is for English Talents, why is he backing Timo?
I have no idea. The guy's confused. Detroit Rock City says LL. That's why CFC is a. So Detroit Rock. So I need you to answer this to me. 2012, when we beat you in your own house, did you try to throw yourself out the window, or did you try to stab yourself in the head? I just need to know what we were trying to do.
Guy is so toxic.
Laura Morel says, HH. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. So Casey cried in 2012 and 2021 final. Casey, you're such a hater. Casey, no, but
Like
Casey,
some more.
no. Ford, let
Notice
me
how
no,
that is
Ford,
actually
Ford, let me
gone
get it.
right.
Ford, let me get it. Ford, let me
One,
get
two,
it.
and 2-1.
So Casey, 2012 was that the same year that Messi broke the goals record? 2012. Wait, was that the same game that Messi missed a penalty?
Oh, flop.
Casey, Casey also was that the same game where Chelsea had 10 men?
Oh, mad no.
English Talents FC. LL forgot that Mount stopped City and Pep doing the quad last season.
Mount.
And I agree with him. Mount is
Respect.
amazing. Bless his
Respect.
soul. I love Mount. Mount is amazing. Casey, Spain completely outplayed Germany in 2010. That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's
No,
a
no,
lie.
they didn't. No, they just had possession. So let's keep it real. So Samasi, let me just set this up for you.
How is this win probability putting them at 70?
Forget that crap, man. So my thing is, so guys, in case you don't know, so Villareal rested all 11 of their players for their La Liga game on the weekend.
And they still won. I tied.
No, they
They still
drew.
tied. They still drew, which is amazing. So my thing is, I respect Emery because Emery really believes that he could perhaps. I think Emery really believes.
I'm actually believing as well.
Me too.
No.
I'm on Bayern side, but I'm
you see,
I'm a football fan.
Here's how I'm with it. It is possible. My money is still on Bayern, but it is possible. Here's the bottom line. Villareal, you have to be clinical. Villareal, see, this is why I say no. What I saw in that first leg is why I think that Bayern will knock them out.
Don't you think
Villareal,
it's pressure of being in front of their fans? Look at where Villarreal took 3 against.
No. Gatlock, I think that these guys aren't clinical enough. They're not clinical
Well,
enough.
they were clinical
I think that they're gonna have a lot of chances and they won't put them away.
Bruh, they lost to United
because
twice this
Gatlock,
season.
let's be real, they should be coming into this game 3 up.
Yes.
3
True.
up. Like
Facts.
they had
big chances.
crazy chances. So Mansi, talk to me.
The Moreno.
How
Oh my
worried?
God.
So Mansi, how worried are you for this game specifically?
I am
watched in that first leg?
worried. First, we won gegen Augsburg with the penalty from Lewandowski. Okay, that's how we won. We're playing like crap. Our offense, we have chances, but we don't score a lot. Okay, in the last games, I don't know what's going on. Our defense is okay, but they run through our midfield like whatsoever. I don't know what's wrong with our midfield, but it's on shaky ground. Okay, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that's what's gonna happen. Either we lose 2-1 or we win 2-1. Then we're not gonna score a lot. There's not gonna be a circumcision or whatever it's called. So yeah, I'm scared. It can be a fugazi loss. Because Bayern has always fugazi loss. We don't lose because we play like crap. We lose because there's an unlucky goal, like in 2012.
LB, how are you viewing this whole Bayern thing? And do you agree with Samasi of like if Bayern are to win, it's going to be a close game rather than it's being an adoption?
No, I think take nothing away from Villareal at first leg, and I don't see why they're not short of confidence going into this second leg. But yeah, let's not forget that first leg is going to count for nothing apart from maybe just a confidence boost. It's still 0-0. Going back to the Allianz Arena, I think Bayern. I'm not being biased here, but I think just they'll be too difficult to contain Bayern. That is at home, so I don't think Bayern should.
But Albert, I mean, no, I don't agree with you. But I mean, this is in Salzburg because I think you're talking away from a Salzburg moment where Salzburg were a lot inferior. So don't you fear that Villarreal, which is a much better team, and specifically how well they played in that first leg, you are more worried as opposed to what happened with Salzburg, Villarreal in Salzburg, bro?
You know what to get?
Sorry, just give me a second.
What?
What the fuck?
Can I go on this?
Yeah, Ricardo, talk to me. Ricardo at the Barry.
Yeah, sorry. No,
I
sorry.
prefer.
Okay. LB, then Ricardo, LB. Ricardo, I
Sorry, guys, I was just my cousin.
No.
But yeah, Villarreal, they're a completely different kettle of fish. But I think it's too good to be true if it was to happen, in my opinion. So I think Bayern Munich, if Lewandowski can continue his good form, and if they put out their best 11 and the Allianz Arena pack out the whole stadium, I think it would just be a bit too much for them. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Ricardo.
Yeah, what's up? Honestly, I feel like Villarreal lost because how do you win only 1-0 with the amount of chances you have?
Yeah, see, that's my issue, bro. That's my issue.
But like, I won't blame them because I'm not surprised that they only won 1-0. Now I said it from the jump, like Villarreal could win this. Well, actually, I lied. I said that Bayern was gonna pump these guys in La Ceramica. Didn't happen, but they're definitely getting pumped in the Allianz Arena. So they'll win. Like maybe I'm expecting nothing less than like a 3-0.
Wow.
4-0, 5-0.
So
I'm not surprised, but this is what they do.
So Ricardo, even after they've rested all of their players, they'll come free fresh.
They rested. They're gonna come fresh just to get embarrassed in Germany. Like I'm saying, you just can't expect Bayern to put up 2 Hall of Shame performances. And the only thing I want to say too is that look, I like Lewandowski. He puts up a lot of great numbers, but Benzema is he's the top, the best. Because Lewandowski, let's be honest, in my opinion, his guy's always been a big game flop. His last good game in a big game was probably against Real Madrid back when he was in Dortmund, because this guy always goes missing when it freaking matters. I don't know how he's escaped that tag. I think it's because of the 2020 CCL. But even he was a non-factor in the final. Even against Barcelona, they scored 8 goals and he only scored 1 goal. Like, what the hell? And this guy couldn't do nothing. Like, at least save your team when the going gets tough. Benzema goes in, against PSG, drops a hattie. Goes into the bridge, drops a hattie. Like, God, Lewandowski, I still think he's a big game flop. Like, I don't know why people overlook that.
Actually, I'm thinking I might suggest to that Sam drops a hattie. that's a pretty good Sam. Barry, talk to me, man.
Yeah. I have 2 questions for you, Samasi.
Yes, sir.
First. Okay.
Oh, no, not for me. Oh, fine.
Oh, okay. Samasi, we know that the Bayern defense isn't great at all. So, what would you do? Would you put Hernandez in central defense, or would you put him at the wing backs, or the right or the left? What would you do?
I think I would start Pavard because he actually played good against Augsburg. But someone has to replace Upamecano, I don't care who.
Yeah.
Because he has sometimes just lost this and then makes these dumb mistakes, who always gets goals. Always. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know why he doesn't feel. Maybe he doesn't feel confident at Bayern. I don't know what's wrong with him. But my God, I hope Bayern buys a center back this summer because we need somebody.
Okay, because my thing is that Upamecano, he's like the roller coasters. He can have a great performance, but he can have a mistake in the game that can be crucial, or he can be totally trash. That's the thing. But damn,
forget that.
That was donkey shit for us.
No. Wait, look, I put it up. I put it up to be ignored, but Barry,
yeah, first of all, I thought it was a good move by Emery to rest all of his starters because, right now, their position in La Liga is not very good to compete for European football next season. It was F it, we're gonna go for it, which I think it's a good move. But I think I still got Bayern because that first leg, it was really their chance to really create a big gap that can put them in a situation where, okay, let's just park the bus, every man, child, and woman from Villareal to defend, and then we can do what we gotta do. But I think I still got by. I think it's gonna full time. It's gonna be 2-1 for Bayern, and then they're gonna score at overtime, and it's gonna be 3-1. So that's my thing.
All right, let me just hit this real quick. Casey says, if Moreno, Lo Celso win, Nagelsmann is finished. That's real.
No, the board said they're backing him, but let me tell you, I give him a 3 seasons. If he doesn't win a UCL in 3 seasons, he will be finished.
All right. So I'm reading out the name. How good is Nagel's woman really? Hashtag Ole, hashtag vibes, hashtag fraud. Can we just wait until this game goes through? Because everybody's ready to say that this guy has done it. Let's see what happens in the game. If you lose to Villareal, then questions will be asked. Rob, talk to me. Villareal against Bayern.
Well, I think it's going to be a close game because, on that day, Villareal can be very good defensively, but they did miss a lot of chances in the previous game, especially the Jared Moreno chance from, even though it was very far away, but it still hit the post. So I think it's going to be a close game. I do think that Bayern still win. I think it's going to be like 2-1 on aggregate, I think, or 1-1. Or they're going to win 1-0.
Yes, just very quickly. For those that think that Bayern Munich will lose, like when was the last time Bayern Munich lost in an upset in the UCL?
LB, there's a first for everything. LB, see, LB, don't see. LB, don't do that. Don't do that. There's a first time for everything, bro. Like, no, LB, I'm with you. I think Bayern will win. But don't be overconfident because, LB, let's be real. The streets want Liverpool Bayern semi. That's what the streets want.
Yeah.
But we know that every single time that we're desperate for something, things happen. And the LB, we don't want a situation where, with all due respect, no one wants Liverpool Villareal UCL semi. No one wants that.
Yeah.
Ricardo, you don't want that. No one wants that. Gatro, talk to me. Bayern Villareal.
You see, I've heard what everybody has said, and I don't lie. I've been flip flopping in this situation because it's hard. I don't know if I'm mixing my football heart with what I actually think was going to happen or what I want to happen. But you see, I'm thinking of that 7-1 that Bayern gave Salzburg, and that 7-1 started with 2 penalties in which Salzburg messed up. And then they just kept on steamrolling them, and
but how much experience does Salzburg even have in
Europe? That's my point. I don't see Villareal making that because I said it was 2 penalties.
Remember, you've got Abeloa, you've got Pau Torres in there.
That's the thing. The thing is, I feel Villareal will be more like compact. It reminds me of this game. Reminds me of, you remember Barcelona 6-1, how they came back against PSG, and then they went to go and play Juventus, and it was different. So that's how I'm looking at this game. They're not going to steamroll them. It's not going to be a battering. Bayern can still win. It's just a 1-goal aggregate lead. But the thing is, if away goals were here, I would have said this would have been like a 2-1 or a 3-2, and Bayern got on aggregate. But Bayern got on away goals. But I'm looking at this game, and I can't really see Bayern losing at home. But at the same time, I can't really see Villareal walking out of this with nothing. It's go to extra time.
So, or are you saying 1-1 or 2-2?
That's what I'm thinking about. 1-1, where Villareal will go through. But the thing is, I cannot see Bayern drawing at home. But if there's going to be an upset, I do feel a draw at home and Villareal go through. But Bayern should win this. It's tight, man. It's very tough, man. I think when we see the first 10 minutes, we'll be able to understand what that game is going to be. But because Bayern are very open, it's just because Villareal, if they take their chances, they win or draw against Bayern. If they don't take their chances, Bayern will destroy them. Well, they will win. They won't destroy them, but they will win. So this is very tough because Bayern have not been scoring many. You see, if this was Hans de Flick, I won't even bother myself because no, as in Nagelsmann is good. I'm not trying to say Nagelsmann is shit. I think he needs a few more seasons because what he's trying to do is improve the Bayern Munich defense. Their defense has been shit, but the thing about Hans de Flick is that he just goes all guns blazing, and even though the defense can. Like last season, we were saying if Liverpool face Bayern will attack Liverpool's defense, but Liverpool will press.
I mean, I'll be real. Even if Bayern go through, Liverpool beat these guys. Liverpool
Exactly.
beat
But
Bayern.
if it was last season, we wouldn't have said that because
No.
even though Bayern defensively were not strong, attacking they were so powerful to the fact that like it's just be like this City Liverpool game that happened today. So back to the Villarreal game, I really can't call it, but you know what? I'm saying Bayern should win because I really want to see Liverpool versus Bayern in the semi-final. But I have a
really
feeling
get
I get
defeated.
2 or 3 Spanish teams in the semi-finals, at least 2.
All right, let me just hit these Dubes, man. Shout to your boy, Latin Rosario. To the Bayern fans on the panel, tell your boy Nagelsmann to stop effing up and get his ish together. Martin, how about you stop betting? And also, Martin, remember, you owe me 20% of that bet that you made, which you used my thing for. Yeah.
Can you see your friend Juju man in the com? Why is this guy like this?
Oh, wait, Juju man, you said you were busy, so I don't even know what to hear. You said that you were busy and so forth. So relax, Juju man, relax, bro.
Coach Merchant.
So, Martin, you owe me 25% of that bet that you made using my prediction, bro. Thank you. Casey. Good Chikese can cause problems for that defense. Casey, I can't remember the last time. Chikese was good probably about 2 years ago. He's not been good or effective for at least 2 years. So don't put money or any hopes on Chikese saying what's up.
Swap Chukeze with Danjuma, and that's a good super chat.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Danjuma is the person I'm thinking of to do something. Man. That guy's been good and a bit underrated.
No. Danjuma, he is that dude. He's that dude.
He's really good. He played well against Bayern.
So let's now address this right now.
Wait, H, you can't speak about Villareal Bayern and not bring me up to the stage.
Okay, Ford, I'm sorry. Ford, talk to me. Talk to me.
Thank you. Put some respect on my name, please. If you remember the draw hangout, when we were doing a reaction to the draw, I was one of the few people that was giving Villareal a chance. I was saying that
Ford,
Bayern are a good side.
Ford, don't tell me you're going to put Villareal through. Stop
You want me to pull the tapes? I was one of the few people that were giving Villareal a chance. Also, Atletico a chance. I gave them a chance as well. I saw how competitive that game was. But talking strictly about Villareal Bayern, this is a very, very interesting second leg. Very interesting second leg. I think Gatlock made a lot of good points referencing the Salzburg Bayern Munich game, where Salzburg gave Bayern Munich a lot of trouble. Like with that game, along with a lot of Bundesliga games, there's Farmers League tax on that because yes, Salzburg are technically an Austrian team. I'm doing air quotes here, but they play like a Bundesliga side and they're very wide open. And I think Bayern Munich, yes, they're known for pummeling teams at the Allianz. They pummel teams that are wide open, like an Arsenal or Barcelona in previous years, or Frank Lampard, Chelsea under Frank Lampard. Yes, they can pummel those teams for sure. But a Villareal, who are very compact defensively and are European champions, let's not forget they've gone through a whole gauntlet in the Europa League and won a European trophy. So they got that confidence coming into this game. Yes, they know that it's a level up now in the Champions League against Bayern Munich, but they're still going to have that belief that they can go there, be compact, give away a few chances, and maybe even create something on a counter attack. So you can't rule out Villareal for sure. I think if Bayern Munich were to somehow win 3-4, 5-0, that would be amazing. This would be actually a result that, you know what?
No, but Ford, if you're a betting man, Ford, let's talk money. If you're a betting man, do you put money? Do you put your own money on Villareal to see what's up?
If I was a betting man and I looked at the lines, I'm sure I would get very juicy money on a Villareal upset here. So yes, I would put money on Villareal. I think people put a lot of stock into Bayern Munich, and you know what? Muller is somebody that would scare me. If I put the money, then Muller is someone that would scare me because he turns up in big games. But if we're talking about Lever and Disney, I mean, that guy in big games. There's a mixtape pending. I was gonna drop it tonight, but you know what? I thought, let me have some respect. Let's wait to see what the result is before I drop the mixtape. So if they don't go through and Lewandowski does what he's been doing in big games recently, the mixtape's gonna have to drop. But yeah, for me personally, my prediction. Let's say 1-1 on the night, and obviously that means Villareal go through 2-1 on aggregate.
What if Lewandowski doesn't score in both legs? Like something's got to be
mixtape. That's
Wasn't he going for the record as well?
No. I think this is very high. Like I don't think Lewandowski.
Wait, hold on, Judgment. What do you want? Judgment.
this guy will cap for Lewandowski and say it's Nagelsmann's fault. Come
I
on.
know. Okay,
Oh,
Judgman,
yes,
don't.
yes.
Yeah, a manager.
What's it called?
Judgman, don't do this. Don't.
Don't do
No,
that.
I just think we need to have like, to be fair, because like Lewandowski, I think is the biggest victim because he's not only
He's a victim. Guys, Judgman, don't do this. Judgman, don't do this.
It's not always the manager, bro.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Like Mohammed, it's true. Like, look, this guy, no, he's been robbed a Ballon d'Or or two, and then now, like he's playing like, I mean, been playing really well, and then the one game in which the manager messes up, he's blamed for all that. He's literally like, how many goals does he have? He's the top scorer in Champions
Like
League.
15, I think. I don't know.
Like this is
Yeah.
crazy.
No, Judgman.
Yeah.
No, Judgman. I was watching both games and I did try to catch a lot of those games. There were openings and stuff for Bayern that Lewandowski just was not able to see what's up in. Judgman, put Benzema in that same team. Benzema finds a way.
Yeah, Benzema's money.
And also, Judgman, let's be real.
Yeah.
Ancelotti didn't have this amazing, superb tactical plan against Chelsea. It was Benzema's amazing footballing ability that made something
same
happen.
with PSG. It wasn't Ancelotti.
It was bad. So Jima, you can't just say that, Lewandowski not scoring everything, because look at Benzema. Benzema is able to elevate himself beyond whatever tactics there are. That's what's great players. Great players are like, I know what the blueprint says, but I can now say something as an individual.
Can I ask Juju a question?
Sorry, Ricardo, but it's not a fair comparison. Like Ancelotti has like how many Champions League? Like 3 or 4 Champions League. Like,
yeah, but he's washed.
What has Nagelsmann done? What has this guy done?
Oh,
okay.
This
is like
You realize he hasn't even touched 40 yet, but he's still a good man. And the guy took Leipzig to a
The
semi-final.
only issue with Nagelsmann is
Bundesliga,
Upamecano, though. Is Upamecano's issue.
No, but Judgman, so that's all because Ancelotti has UCLs. No, actually, but I mean, let's just try to understand what Judgman is saying.
That's like
so,
saying Mourinho.
You're trying to tell me that because
he's proven.
So because Ancelotti has UCLs, he can never be blamed.
No, I think it's proven. It is proven, but it's like it's more like it's proven, but it's like it's more. It's like at least there's something you can rely to. Like Nagelsmann. I mean, what can I say? People just reference Leipzig. That's his biggest accomplishment.
So Judgman, it sounds Lewandowski. So Judgman, if Lewandowski doesn't score in either leg, he should not shoulder any responsibility.
He's a fraud.
Being in the superior team.
No, he had 2 points. If the team plays if the entire team plays bad like they did against Villareal, it's the manager's fault, 100%. And here's another dab I'll mention.
What?
Who was it? No, who's watching the Hangout? No, who's watching the Hangout like years ago? I said when Robben and Ribery get out, Lewandowski will score a lot of goals, and it just happened. By the way, if anyone remembers that, and I'm telling you right now, if this team
find it.
Yeah, finally, Godluck. I said it like years ago.
Well, I don't think I existed in this hangout.
Godluck, your powers are amazing. I know you can find it.
Go look at the archive. Look at the archive.
And another thing. So it's like these Bayern players are really good, and they haven't like that since let's be honest, since the beginning of the season. That defense has like people say, they were good at the beginning, but like it's been weak. Like this guy Nagelsmann didn't find. He bought the players. It's not like he's getting other people players. He's the ones. The Upamecano is his player, and somehow is not working out well. So I think this manager, look, I'm going to, this should have been an easy game. Like United actually.
Why
beat this
always
team,
the managers?
Yeah, United did beat them twice though.
Yeah, United beat this guy. Ole beat these guys. I beat them twice. So it's like, why is he struggling and he has better players? I think now that's a fair question. Like, why is he struggling and he has better players? We can't blame the coach, the players. Like, I think it's unfair, especially like for Lewandowski. It's just unfair.
Is Kimmich back?
Aisha, can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Yes,
Kimmich
yes.
is back.
I want to ask you a question. Do you think teams? Because this is what I believe. Do you think teams fear Lewandowski, or do they fear the creativity and the players around him more than himself?
Muller.
No. I think for people, I would say they are wary of Lewandowski because they know how clinical he can be. A guy who scores those amounts of goals, not only in the Bundesliga but in the Champions League as well. You have to be wary of him because at the end of the day, he has to pull those chances away. Yes, he's got an amazing supporting cast. So But you have to be wary of him. Now, it's ain't the same as like when you're facing, let's say, Batistuta or Weah or Arnold, where like it's really about what this guy can do. And this guy is just hell on earth. But still, a guy that has scored those amounts of goals in the Champions League, you've got to be wary. At the very least, you're wary of him, of what he can do. But fear, I would say fear is too extreme.
You fear Benz because he's actually clutch.
Yeah,
Like,
you fear Benzema. You fear Benzema because he will literally single-handedly beat you.
Oh, no, see, when we get to the whole Chelsea thing, see, Benzema is a problem. And that's why I'm going to say something that I think people will find quite rude, but I don't give it them. I'll still say it. Because I think Getafe messed up. And I'll tell you why Getafe messed up. Yes,
yeah, I mean, we got to give credit to Unai Emery. Like Unai Emery's footballing career in terms of management is crazy. It's like you could write
no. Yes, if he knocks out Bayern, we have to talk about Emery.
Yeah, because you could write a whole movie about this guy. Like this guy was he was a manager for 6-1. 6-1, he was the manager. People forget that. And then he goes to Sevilla and he wins what was it 2 or 3 Europa Leagues in a row, something crazy like that. And then last season he completely outdoes a Man United team that quote unquote finished second, whatever that means. And then he's doing something that Sevilla doesn't do, or like Villareal don't do. Like you know how like we always say Sevilla is like the bum of the Champions League because they're Europa League merchants because they always. It's interesting because Unai Emery won the Europa League and he came into the the Champions League and he's doing he's doing his thing. And if I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Don't underestimate Unai Emery in terms of a tactical manager.
And also him in the cups. In the cups, he's very good in the cups.
Not just that, Actually, he has a point because what is the thing that you usually say? If a manager creates a situation where he creates for the players, he has done his job. Yeah. It's not Emery's fault that his players are bricks that cannot finish.
Gallagher has a
guy
point.
literally creates, gives them.
Unai Emery,
They should have battered United. They should have battered.
Wait, guys. I think we need. I think we need to back off on the Unai Emery praise. I think Nagelsmann is just
you of all people.
But Jujuman, that's my.
Are you for managers?
No. Jujuman said.
Bring drop.
But Jujuman,
I'll answer this.
But Jujuman, by you saying that Nagelsmann has not done well, you are giving credit to Unai Emery because Unai Emery in our first league tactically outclassed Bayern Munich. He did. Like in terms of tactical setup, he destroyed Bayern Munich. It's not his fault that he has Moreno. Like Moreno is not Unai Emery's fault.
Yeah, facts.
He can't. What more can Unai Emery do? Like Unai Emery coached a 3-0. That's what he coached.
Let me tell you like something. Yes, here. Like I want everyone to just Google where Villareal are in the La Liga table. Just
No, Juju.
Seven.
We give Emery credit for what he does in the cups. In the league, he's always been a very good team.
That's what I just said. He's a cup merchant.
Even PSG, Arsenal. In the league, he's not been great.
I would give Pep his credit for Premier League.
Yeah, like he's a cup merchant. Like look. Let's just be real.
Everybody has their bread and butter.
No. It's you can insult United, and we know United they're a bombers club. But for him to give Villareal their first ever major European win, not only against United, but the team that dropped out from the Champions League, that was a huge dub. And he's going into this Bayern game one zipper up. So let's see what happens. Like they could get pepperized or they could get pepper sprayed by Bayern and so forth. But if they knock out Bayern,
when was the last time Bayern failed to score in the Champions League?
Gatlock.
I'm trying to think about it, bro.
Gatlock, relax. Gatlock.
I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited.
Go less.
I'm getting excited.
I'm talking about the first leg. They went goalless in the first leg. It has already happened.
If Bayern go goalless and so forth, Lewandowski is going under review.
Yeah, it has to be.
No.
What
The
are they
whole
It's too
doing?
harsh,
club
Double
is
H. It's
going
too
under
harsh.
No, no,
review.
no. Jujuman, speak. No, no, no.
Jujuman, I don't think
The
it's
whole
that
club.
bad. Jujuman, you're not stopping me. Jujuman,
From
you can't
Chief
stop me.
Ogat
It's
to
harsh.
under review in 4 months.
Under review. He's under review. He's going under review.
No,
He's
Under
going under
review.
review.
Brick Academy.
That's
you
the
have to
opposite of what
induct
Benzema did.
Bayern Munich
No,
if
no,
they
no, no,
don't
no.
score one goal.
I put Lewandowski under review. Okay, so guys, look, let's build up. One on to the next one. So I want to just hit these jobs real quick. So shout to your boy. Now, I know what you guys are doing. So Patrick says Madrid will get their 14th UCL. Hashtag Benzema Ballon d'Or. Patrick, sorry to break it to you. Real Madrid are not winning the UCL. I'm sorry. Sorry to break that to you,
They
bro.
can.
No, they can't.
Real Madrid.
Mukhtar
If
Diallo.
Militao gets back. If Militao gets back.
So I expect Mukhtar he's either a Madrid fan or a half-up hater. By saying Chelsea's going to win 4-0, writes it down. So you're either one of those two. Your reverse jinx does not work. Your reverse jinx does not work. I don't give a damn. Guys, who did Atleti lose to on the weekend? 1-0?
Mallorca.
So hold up. So Atletico Madrid lost to a holiday resort.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not nice.
It's over.
God, am I wrong? So see, my thing here is, guys, let's we saw what Man City did today against Liverpool and so forth. Guys, come on.
Lubrication.
Okay.
It's done and dusted.
Who here thinks Atletico Madrid can knock out Man City?
I do.
I do.
It could
Yes,
happen.
yeah.
It could happen.
Yes, yeah. Talk to me.
No, Chich, it's interesting. I think Madrid have more championship pedigree than Man City. But anyways, that being said, HH has one goal in it, and this is too tight. Diego Simeone is good at this. This is what he's good at, HH. He's good at
Walker's back though.
when it's close, when the tie is close, Diego Simeone barely loses, HH. He does not. Like he's like a specialist.
Yes, yeah. Can you please tell me what year we were in?
HH, can you pull up the
2022, bro.
analytical
It's
please?
not 16.
Dimioni's extinction.
No. Yes, yeah. Can you tell me what year we're in?
2022.
Last I checked, 2022 is in 2016. So yes, yeah. What the hell are you on about?
That was
But
6
HH,
years.
But HH, you just said that. You just said after the first leg, this felt like a Atletico Madrid performance from 6 years ago. Those are your words. Atletico Madrid rolled the years back in that first leg, so there's no reason why they can't do that in the second leg and make it competitive.
But they had
Hold on. No. Forward. In the words of Kevin De Bruyne, he said, "This is the first time I've ever played against 5-5-0." Forward. At no point in 2016-15 did Atleti play 5-5-0. Forward. I think I'm ready with De Bruyne with this. That's the first time I've seen.
And
genuine
back in the day-
5-5-0.
Yeah. And back in the day, they had Griezmann. He was money. Griezmann was money.
I mean, to be honest, I've seen Burnley do some shit, but you're right. They did 5-5-0, but the principle of what they did in terms of it being difficult to play against.
No.
2016
They were difficult
they
to
had
play
the
against.
great counter attack. They don't have a counter attack anymore.
Thank you.
Well,
Yes,
you know what? If
continue.
they start Mateus Cunha or Correa instead of that bum Griezmann, then yeah, they'll have a counter attack along with
HH,
it.
are you going to be
HH,
shocked?
to your point, but HH, the question you asked was, who here believes Atletico can win?
Yes,
Atletico,
they
I
can.
put my hands up. Yes, they
Nah,
can
they
win.
won't.
Absolutely.
They can win.
They can win.
Cool. Let's yes.
If a
continue.
penalty-
No. HH, like
Hold up. Yes, yeah.
no, we just been like, honestly speaking, Man City's biggest weakness is teams like Atletico Madrid. Let's be honest. Like the goal they scored, was not the most in. They didn't it was like a De Bruyne. It was a phenomenal De Bruyne. Foden to De Bruyne 1-0. That they barely scored a goal, and this is all Atletico Madrid wanted. The thing about it is Atletico Madrid are the type of team
Yes, yeah. You're such a Disney Plus merchant.
No, HH is. I'm not. I'm
Such a-
telling you, HH. I'm telling you. I am telling you, HH. I am telling
yeah,
you.
the tie is
I've
done.
seen this too many times.
It's
Atletico
done, it's
Madrid.
done.
This is what they do. They will test. They're like in the first leg. It's about
Yes,
like
it's not
they'll-
2016. Yes, you're talking like it's 2016. Okay, no. Yes, hold up. Let me show you something. Let me show you something right here. Let me
Maybe
show you
if
something.
Ederson gets a red card.
Hold up. Yes, relax.
HH, we know they had 0 shots, HH.
No, not that. Hey, not that. Now, yes, I want you to look in the GA column. Talk to me. About the GA column for Atleti. Talk to me.
goals for they scored 57 goals. They conceded
38.
38.
That's so irrelevant, HH.
No, but
That's so
HH,
irrelevant.
No. How so? How no? How so? How so? No,
That's
because
so irrelevant. Because
no.
HH,
Forward.
everybody
No. Forward. No. Forward. Yes, yeah. Is talking in the mindset of 2016. 2016, Atletico Madrid, these are guys who are extremely hard to score against and they hardly concede.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. No, Forward, we're going into a second
And
leg where
Griezmann-
you're 1-0 down and you have to come out and attack. Now, here's the thing though. Yes, I'll give you this. If Atletico score first,
Yeah. Or if they get a
I'll
penalty.
be interested in what happens. Yes, yeah. If City score first, I am getting this TV and I'm throwing it out the window.
No, HH forward said it. You asked us, can they win it?
No, they
And
can't.
I-
They can't.
But
I said no.
I said
No,
they
they
can't
can't.
win
They
it.
can't.
But
They
you're
can't.
saying that if Man City score first and no, you change completely the whole game. It becomes a completely different thing now. All I'm saying is, Man City in Man City in that 90-minute, they literally. There was blood on their pitch just to score a single goal. They literally almost died scoring a single goal. When I was watching the game, HH, you know what I saw?
Guys, when last did Yasser get a prediction right? Tell
No,
me.
no,
Streets, tell me when last did Yasser get a prediction right? Streets, tell me.
All I'm saying, I will not be surprised if come
Talk about this guy.
the end of this week. Do they play this
My
week, right?
game, you know
They
it's
play
always
Tuesday,
good.
right?
Only if Ederson
when-
gets a red card.
Ford, talk over this guy.
I'm in agreement with Yasser, right?
Yeah, HH, I gotta agree with a lot of what a lot of Yas is saying. Like, I think he's like, I agree with a lot of what he's saying, bro. Like,
So
again,
wait, so
for
Ford,
me,
you've subscribed to Disney Plus as well. Guys,
Do you
guys,
guys
come
believe-
for
no,
it.
I'm more
What
of
are
a
you guys?
Netflix guy personally. I'm more of a Netflix guy personally.
Yeah,
But
no,
look,
me too as
HH,
well.
to your point, look, I told you when the draw happened that this game was not going to be a foregone conclusion. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be easy for Man City. And when you all saw the first leg, it was difficult. De Bruyne after the game was like, wow, like that was a puzzle to try and solve, and they just about solved it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, Ford,
No,
that's
Ford,
wrong.
you know what it is,
No,
though?
Yes,
no. De Bruyne said that's the first time I've seen
No,
5-5-0.
but
He didn't
no,
say
no.
And
it
it was a puzzle.
puzzle.
Even Chelsea
No,
attacked
no,
Man
HH,
City.
was that so? HH,
Ford,
you're
let me
telling me
say
that was an
this.
easy game for Man City? Are you telling me that was an easy game?
It was
Easy, bro. Pep eats those games alive.
No,
He
whoa,
loves
no,
those
no,
games.
no. Okay,
They
Ford, let me say
barely
this.
scored a goal. They didn't create so
It
many millions
wasn't
of
an
chances.
easy game. It was a tough training
Come on,
session.
what were you guys watching?
It was a
Like,
tough
no.
training
Wait,
session, bro.
okay, Ford, left one. Okay, Ford.
Attack.
Make your Disney Plus case. Make your Disney Plus case.
It's Netflix. But anyways, look, HH. I'm not saying that Man City aren't going to go and win this game. You asked the question of can Atletico win? I believe they absolutely can. I told you before this tie was going to be competitive, and Atletico absolutely made it competitive. You bring up the goals against in La Liga, and the only relevance I see there is the fact that Oblak isn't saving goals like he was back in 2016 and obviously the
Exactly.
time between. Yes, okay, he's declined for sure. But outside of that, again, you ask all the Spanish analysts, everybody, people who watch Atletico even more than myself on a weekly basis. In La Liga, they play more expansive. They've been trying to adapt to a new style. Whereas in the Champions League, especially for games like a Man City, they go back to their old style where they're more defensive, they're more
Forward.
rigid, they're more compact, and they're more
Even
difficult
if
to
they get
beat.
a penalty, though.
But forward,
Can you pull
forward.
out?
No,
And also,
Gallagher,
one thing quickly, Yasser, one thing quickly is that let's say like Atletico Madrid will be happy if it's the 80th minute and they're still 1-0 down. They'll be happy with that. They will take that right now. They don't need this to be an expansive game. They want it to be dirty, grimy, and just get to the point where they're competitive in the last few minutes, and maybe then they can sneak up and get a goal. They don't need this to be 2-0, 3-0. They're not trying to do that, Atletico.
You know what's funny, Ford, right?
Just pull out,
After that game, no, Gallagher, 1 second. After that game, even though Man City won 1-0, Man City was tortured. Like they were literally, you know how almost soul
with
crushing.
0 shots
You know
and
how
one
frustrated and
zero.
you know how terrible a game it is when you have all the ball. You're trying to break a team down, and you simply cannot. You simply cannot break a team down. Especially with a team like Man City that
Yes,
they
did
go.
they? But
yeah,
did they win the game though?
They did, but then even when they won the game, it's like, oh my god! Even like the fact that De Bruyne came out and said, "I have never played against 5-5." They were so angry. They were
Yeah, but Atletico didn't. The thing is, Atletico didn't even come to win the game. They just came to frustrate Man City and maybe try and get a clean sheet. And they almost did. And you know, a 1-0 loss for Atletico is not a bad result. That's a fine result for them. So why are people acting like it's a foregone conclusion? It's not. It's not.
But Pep likes to break these teams down. This is his game. Like he enjoys I know this sounds crazy, but he enjoys when teams park. Like I think he likes to learn how to create against those low block teams. I
No,
think
he
he actually
doesn't.
enjoys
Don't
those.
lie. Don't lie.
Well, we've seen
He
these
does
teams
not.
get him out in the past. We saw what
He does
Chelsea done in the
not.
past. We've seen other teams. We've
I
seen
mean,
Lyon do it. So,
is
hey,
Atleti
we've seen
gonna
Tottenham do it.
score?
It's not
They're
going to be
Hold
easy.
on.
attacking very,
Itch,
so
itch,
no.
Wait, hold on, Godfrey, wait a second.
Itch, can you please pull out Liverpool, the Athletics group in the Champions League? Let's go to the Champions League. Pull out the table.
Oh, you mean this year?
Yeah,
Like
this
you
year.
don't like Atletico Madrid. You just don't like them, man. Be honest.
He has it on his
Bro,
profile picture though.
But they came through the group of death. What's the point going to be here?
That like an Athletic fan.
I don't know. I just want to point something out about their defense. That's how many goals they conceded.
38. Did they concede 38?
Oh, 8.
Yeah, in the league. Yeah.
I'm talking about not Champions League. We're talking about Champions League now.
Oh my bad.
Conceded 8.
I
That's
mean,
mad.
Look at Porto though. They have a -7. They conceded 11. So
Bro, they considered more than they scored. The thing about Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, they're not scoring that much as these. This guy only put one, okay, 2 past United, and that was it. Like, if United were actually more competent, they would actually have scored more goals. And Langa scored against them. I mean, like,
Yeah.
like no disrespect to Atletico, or actually, what am I saying? Yes, disrespect to Atletico. Look, these guys are like, I mean, I don't hate them, but they really disappoint you when you expect them to do shit. And see, I am not going to be lured into this because this kind of stuff is like, okay, you know what? The way Atletico Madrid defend and the way they can break in attack is like, this is what they do, but this is what they did in the past. I still remember the time when Ronaldo pumped a hat trick against them in 2017. These guys were in front of Real Madrid doing the triplet and they got slapped each time. So it's like, indeed, why is your whistle in your mouth?
No, sorry, continue.
All right. Now I thought you were going to blow me for something.
No.
Yeah, no, look, for Atletico Madrid, you see, I want them to do this because I actually want 3 Spanish teams, or at least 2 Spanish teams in the semi-final due to their disrespect. However, this is just one of those ties where they will disappoint you. I can see Real City winning this game like 3-2 or something, because Atletico will now have to come out, who should not give City space.
City will get them on the counter very easily.
Yeah, exactly. Mahrez.
And that's
City,
the thing. Atletico,
but you reckon
now
3-2 Man City?
What Atletico wanted was a draw. What they wanted was a draw, because in the past they had the attack to finish off. But the thing is, I don't think they have that kind of attack anymore. Griezmann, I mean, they only had 1 shot on target against Real Mallorca.
Yeah, the one thing that
They only had 1 shot on target.
Yeah,
no one even attempted to go on the attacking half.
Oh yeah, the one thing that plays in Atleti's favor is there's no away goals, so that will help them a lot. The other thing too is like I think whoever scores fast, like because this looks like it will be a tight game. So if Atleti score fast, it might be like extra or I don't know, it'll be tight. But if City score fast, it's over.
No. If Atleti score first, what does that mean? Like,
I mean, it's tricky now because it's like, it might go to like it makes the game tricky.
Abrit's fair. Look, let's talk something.
Wait, in other words, are you saying Pep is just too good of a manager? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
that. Let's go out too.
What I'm saying is Abrit's fair says, if Pep bottles, I'll put hair on his head. #sandpaper. Oh, Abrit's fair. That's so nice of you. That is so nice of you. That was what's a sweet thing to say, guys. Let's not talk real. Eric, is your mic working?
Hold on, HH. To be fair, no matter what happens between City versus Atletico, you win.
How so?
Well, if Atletico win, you get a left stream. If City win, then you are done with Bomber Simeone. Either way.
Look.
Oh, I have a question though. If Atleti wins the tie, do you rank Simeone as like
Barry? They're not winning it.
No, they're not winning.
Barry, they're not winning it. Let's talk real talk. Eric, is your mic working?
I think so.
Now, Eric, let me
Zero. Bernard
Eric, let me
has
start.
to- let's go.
Eric, let me start. Eric, let me start. Now, Eric, here's my thing. Eric. This is my logic, Eric. Eric,
Go,
if we
Bernard.
let me land. Eric,
not
if we
winning,
score,
they're not winning.
Eric, ignore these losers.
Nacho
Eric,
tax, nacho tax.
Eric, if we score in the first 10 minutes. Now, before I get it now, guys, am I wrong in saying that? I put out a tweet, people tell I'm wrong. Am I wrong in saying that I was hoping Getafe could injure Benzema? Is that wrong?
Oh, that's wrong.
A
That's
little
wrong.
bit, a little bit.
That's a little messed up. That's a little
How?
messed up, man.
How?
You're
That's
you're wishing a bad health on somebody.
Exactly.
Shut. No, I didn't
he's
say
fasting,
broken
bro.
leg. Just a regular injury. So he's out for the game.
HH, you could have said, I wish his wife had a baby that he had to miss the game or something like that.
Or he had another court date for his sex tape scandal.
Ricardo, Misha Mike. Gatlock. My thing is that even if he did, Benzema's the kind of guy that he'd still play, even if his wife wasn't in labor. That's just facts. Eric,
Benzema.
Eric, here's the thing right now. We need an early goal, Eric. And Eric, if we can get a goal in like the first 10, 12 minutes, I'm going for a momentum tax. But Eric, I think we have to accept this. If Real score first, it's over.
Yeah.
No, it
It's over.
isn't. It isn't.
So,
No,
Eric,
but-
talk to me. Eric, talk to me.
Okay.
Eric,
Just
talk
get
to me.
Southampton 6, bro.
Eric, talk to me.
Look. I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful. I think that's a better thing to say. I'm hopeful. Okay. We have a certain dude in the wing back, right back position. You know, he came in for a short while. He got injured again, but he's back now. He's in again. Yes, I think we know. Yeah, so we're going to be relying on this guy you all can see on the screen. He's going to be huge for us. And the way I'm looking at this match is going to be like maybe the Juventus game. If you remember, we lost 1-0 to Juve. You know, it was a disappointing result. But then they came to the bridge. Obviously, this won't be at home. I understand that. But I think the players will have a similar mentality to what they did in that second leg against Juve.
Yes.
Because they tried to do what they did the first time and it didn't work. It didn't work at all for them. And they got destroyed. So obviously we don't have our best team. It would have been very nice to have a certain English left wing back. You know, he got injured in that game, remember? So that would be the best case scenario. But we have a lot of things we can do in this game. And the most important thing.
How about Loftus-Cheek? I thought he's good. Loftus-Cheek.
Jujuman. Jujuman. This is UCL winners talk. Jujuman. Let the UCL winners speak.
Okay.
Look, this is going to be a very interesting match. People think it's over. You know, everybody's going to write us off.
Eric, if we can get an early goal, Eric.
Look, early goal. That game. I don't know how many minutes. I think it was like 5 minutes. Chalobah scored in that Juve game, or 10 minutes.
And also, Eric, here's the thing as well. We have to. Okay, no, Eric, listen to me. Is it a crime to man mark Benzema?
It won't
or
work,
just
it
put
won't
someone on him.
You can't man mark him. I don't think it's gonna work.
Vinny.
We can't. I mean, if you think about last season, we didn't try to, you know, have any kind of special preparation for Benzema. We just played and
Eric, he's gotten better.
Yeah. He's better, and he was always the problem. Even in last season, in those both of those legs, I was always scared. Whenever Benzema got the ball, I was like, oh no, I was worried every time. So it's a big problem. Benzema is a huge problem. And anybody else, we can manage.
See, Eric, my thing here is, look, you look at that PSG Real Madrid game. For a large part, PSG were in full control, cruise control. It just takes one moment and things can just change. At the moment right now, Real Madrid are in control. It just takes one moment and a quick sequence of events and the game is changed. Because if Chelsea gets an early goal, have the momentum, and go just shove in another one, we're all square.
I can't like it. You know, if this was a few seasons ago, or even last season, this would have been ideal. because I miss away goals already. If we had to, all we had to do was win 2-0, I'll be fairly optimistic about this game. I'll be like, yeah, we
Bro,
can win 2-0. And
away
we can...
goals.
2-0, we would still be out.
No, Eric, no. Real scored 3 away goals. Chelsea were at home.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I have to do
Look,
that.
you know what? I deserve that. That's true.
Eric, when you made that your Juventus Chelsea stuff, you do realize when you beat them 4-0, you were at home, right? You're going to Real's home.
I know. I mentioned.
Courtois
I mentioned that. I did
All right,
mention that.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? The way go. Fair enough. That was a big mistake for me.
Wait, sorry, quick. Guys, nobody leaves, so this guy can't get in. No one leaves. Everyone stays, so this guy can't get in.
Sergio Ramos.
All right, so Eric, continue.
English Talents FC, relax. I thought we were on the same side. Look, this is gonna be a tough game. No doubts. The worst thing about this is that there's no way we're gonna. Okay, that's not fair to say, but I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I just don't see it. And we have to do too much. If we win 2-0, okay, so in that sense, it's a good thing that the away goals don't exist. So if we win 2-0 in 90 minutes,
Real are scoring. Real are scoring. Like there's no way Real Madrid don't score in 90 minutes.
Okay, but assuming that they don't. Assuming that they don't, and we score 2 goals, then we can go to extra time, and who knows what might happen then.
Yeah.
But we just
Madrid have the experience.
There's too much to do. That's the reality. Like we have to keep a clean sheet and we have to score 3 goals.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Finish up, Eric.
No, I'm done.
HH, I got a question because I feel like my fellow Barcelona brother was discriminated just a few moments ago. I want to ask, are we going to be talking about Europa League today? Or else I'm going to have to leave and let Abdul come.
Ricardo, we're trying to avoid this guy from
Ricardo, I don't have
Ricardo, just keep drinking your alcohol and just stay right where you are. Ford,
Ricardo, I don't have a burner account.
Yeah, no, Ford, talk to me.
Listen, HH, this is a massive game, man. This is a massive game. I think for me, obviously after stopping Man City from winning the quadruple last season, which again all of world football need to give Chelsea thanks for.
No, thank you. You did your job.
Yes.
You did the job that was assigned to you. Thank you.
You're a respectful football fan. I respect you. Thank you. After obviously we done that and won the Champions League, I went into this campaign feeling like, you know what, only great teams go back to back, and obviously Real Madrid did that, and there were many great teams who didn't go back to back. I don't think Chelsea are capable of doing that. Having said that, I feel like it was important that Chelsea at least still established themselves as a top European team, and by going, and of course to do that you need to go far in a competition and you need to get big scalps. And I think there's no better team to do that against than a team like Real Madrid, because yes, while we beat them last season, it's still Real Madrid. They're still the 13-time champions. Obviously, to do it away at the Bernabeu, again, looking at the draw before obviously the first leg, beat them away at the Bernabeu would be amazing to go through. That would be satisfying for the campaign, for me. Obviously, after the first leg incident that happened, and again, when I look at the analytics going into this game and the likely lineup with the fact that Alonso's got to start, Timo Werner's got to start, and we have to deal with the best player in the world, Karim Benzema. I think we just have to face reality, HH. And the reality is that while I said on the last stream that we have a 10% chance of going through, I think after destroying Southampton 6-0, I have to be honest and say that Chelsea right now have a 0% chance of going through. And honestly, I think we should use the forfeit rule because Madrid are through.
Yeah,
It's over.
Facts.
It's over.
No, but he's right. He's right.
The difference is
I know what Ford is trying to do.
The difference is Pulisic.
I'm not trying to do anything, HH. The tie is over. Real Madrid have the better players. They have the better history. They have Luka Modric in the midfield. They have the best striker in the world, the best goalkeeper in the world, an amazing defense. Chelsea have bombs like Alonso, Werner, Jorginho. We haven't got some of our first choice players. Our attack is out of form. Like, let's just be real, we're being held together by a 37-year-old. And obviously, we all love Thiago Silva. He's an amazing defender, all-time great player. But we're being held together by a 37-year-old. And players like Rudiger, Aspilicueta, and Christensen, who were out of contract in the summer. Chelsea are a complete mess, bro. And as much as we've done a great thing winning the Champions League last season, and, we're going to win some cups this season, maybe sneak an FA Cup, who knows, finish top 4, that's all great. But we're not good enough to beat a team like Real Madrid at the Bernabeu with a 3-1 deficit, HH. I'm sorry to say it, but the dream's over.
For you have Mason Mount though, and
I mean-
Jorginho. That was it top 3 in the Ballon d'Or.
Relax,
J5.
relax.
J5, you know?
I wanted to quickly
UEFA
add
Player of the
to
Year.
Euros winner.
Wait, hold on, Eric. Talk to me, Eric.
Yeah, Lilo. I need to add to what Forward said because he's completely right. And someone mentioned to me, I was trying to give myself some kind of hope that Chelsea will miraculously get through this tie. And someone told me, when has Chelsea ever made a comeback? Like when has that ever happened? And I couldn't answer.
PSG 2014.
Yep.
Relax. I'm talking about
That doesn't count. It's PSG LSG tax. That doesn't count.
Exactly, LSG tax. Like that, Chelsea don't do comebacks. We don't come back, and we don't score a lot of goals. You know, the result against Southampton was an anomaly. It was an aberration. We don't do that normally.
Wait, okay, so hold on. Let me just get this straight before I come to the guys. So Eric and Ford, you are conceding defeat and throwing up the white flag.
It's not. I have to be real, HH. Do you want me to be fake or do you want me to be real?
I want you to be fake.
Okay, can I go next?
Gatlock, please go.
Gally,
Right.
before you go, can I ask a question? A simple
Yes.
question to Chelsea fans. You're telling me there's no hope when you have Luke Skywalker, you have J5, you have Low K, you have the Sick, you have the Burt, you have the the Yitch. You have all these guys.
It's the Yetch, not the Yitch. The Yetch, the Yetch.
You have all these guys. All these guys. You tell me there's no hope. No hope.
Yes, yeah,
Hey,
look,
I gotta be real with you, man. Maybe if maybe HH, maybe Yasser, maybe if we had CR37 up front, maybe if we had Paul Lapioche Pogba, in midfield, maybe if we had Bruno Fernandes, maybe we had a chance. But unfortunately, we don't have those guys. So
wait, hold on. Before I continue, before I got Abdul, you can keep trying, bro. You ain't touching this whole thing, bro. You can keep trying. You ain't coming anywhere near this whole thing, man. Get the hell out of here, bro. Abdul's friend says,
Free Sergio Ramos.
Hat-trick from Werner incoming. The German storm. Yeah, right. That didn't
No, free Werner. He scored 2 goals. Free Werner.
If Werner scores a hat trick, where do you put him?
88th ball stop.
Football.
I know, Barry, I know. 88th ball stop. 88th ball stop. Why does the Atletico attack currently lack bite? When Simeone wants to play, they can actually look good.
No.
Wait, HH, do you not get the joke?
Griezmann,
you don't get the joke.
Wait, HH, do you not get the joke here, HH?
Yes.
Gatlock, talk.
You know, I was gonna wait until after the second leg. But after all this,
Gatlock, relax. Calma.
Like, after all this reverse psychology, I'm here. And I have to play this.
We're going to be fine. I think, like you said, HH, this is the kind of reaction that will probably generate the kind of reaction that we want to see in the Madrid game at home. And yeah, again, people are probably going to be wondering. I've had the DMs, I've had the messages on Twitter, messages on WhatsApp, and everything. Oh, are you still confident that Chelsea are going to beat Real Madrid? The answer is yes. I'm still very confident we're going to beat them over 2 legs. So,
Wait. Don't say very. For just don't say. Remove the word very. Remove the word very because.
Bro, HH, you seen the screenshots that I sent you, bro. You seen them, and they were from last year, bro. I was that confident, bro. Now I'm a Champions League winner. I'm a European champion, bro. I'm a world champion.
We're a European champion.
I'm a world champions, bro. We're world champions. Obviously, the club world champions. Obviously, our country. We know our country.
Relax.
Last week.
Relax.
So I'm pretty sure that is the same guy. Okay, so let's stop this reverse psychology stuff. We know you're deep down are confident inside. Okay, and HH.
You don't know deep down. How do you? Can you see inside?
Eric, he can't see.
Can you
see my Eric,
are you Jesus? Are you Jesus? Are you Moses?
Eric
I feel like I have to respond to that direct slander, HH. I mean, first of all, can we like verify those videos? I mean, I don't know if we can actually verify that I was actually me that.
They're 100% authentic, bro. They're
like 100%. Again, whether that's here or not, the fact of the matter is that circumstances change. Circumstances change. Once you receive new information, you're allowed to make new informed opinions on the matter. And the fact of the matter is, Real Madrid proved that they are a better football team than Chelsea Football Club.
But you won 6-0 though.
But we've also seen since that now Chelsea have to go to the Bernabeu, the greatest cathedral in the history of the beautiful game of football. Chelsea have to go to that stadium,
Yeah.
that venue, with Alonso and Werner starting on the left flank.
World
How do you
champions,
expect us
though.
to go and beat Real Madrid with
You're the
those
world
players
champions.
on the
You're
pitch?
Gatlock,
PE
what are you saying?
champions.
Gatlock, where does your
It's impossible.
where does your
Hand
football
hope.
friend hide? Where does it go? Gatlock, Gatlock, what's happening Tuesday nights? What's happening?
You see, I won't lie to you. Despite, I think there was something you guys said in the beginning of the Hangouts where you're like Chelsea are the most hated, or Pep is the most hated manager. You see, I think it's actually a tie to a degree because I won't lie to you. I wanted City to win that. I wanted City to win that right now. I did. However, my brother-in-law, who is an Arsenal fan, actually wanted Chelsea to win because he hates Pep. This guy really hates Pep.
Whoa, really?
What?
This guy was maybe because he's Nigerian. Because when he, you know us, we're not like English guys who are very This guy actually was happy when Tottenham beat City in 2019.
Yeah. Look, all that rivalry stuff is that
He doesn't like Pep. He doesn't like Pep at all. And I was laughing because I actually was backing Pep then as well. But still, yeah. So when Havertz scored and you guys were winning, you could tell I wasn't really the happiest person because I actually liked Chelsea because of their melanin tax. But you were the other melanin that made me not like Chelsea because of the amount of time you talked. So in that kind of situation, yeah, I mean, I have a like-hate situation with Chelsea. But here's the thing. In that game, yeah, I saw you shake your head when I said melanin tax. You know what I meant. In that game, for the second leg, you see, I want Real Madrid to win. But if Chelsea come back, I'm not going to be that because there's a reason why I wasn't here for the post match because I have receipts, but I'm keeping them because the tie is not over. It's foolish to bring our receipts at halftime, but the tie is not over. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until that Tuesday night comes because that Tuesday night there may be a lot of truths coming out because.
But what are
you
you
know
saying?
what? Fortunately for you, Gallock, even though you prematurely bought out receipts, you should be thinking you're lucky start that Real Madrid are going to go through. Because obviously, if Chelsea somehow did go through, and you bought receipts early, that would be a bad look.
No. That
bad
receipt was to show your true self, not to clown you or anything. It was to show.
That was what I mean. First of all, that might have been voice changer. Again, we need to take that to the court. We need to have that reinstated and actually look at the tape first shot. That might have been voice changer.
We're using half hopes. Excuse. Really? Okay, no problem.
Look, like, I don't know what juju you use.
But you still haven't told me. Real or Chelsea on Tuesday night? Talk to me. What's happening? I need to know.
You know what? Chelsea can't come back.
Tell us the truth,
man. They can't come back. Let's be honest. They can't.
Look at this dirty, filthy liar.
No. Okay, you see, I am not using reverse psychology here because the truth is, I'm remembering 2018 second leg against Juventus. Real Madrid were at home. We said that tie was done and dusted. Juventus came back. And the way Juventus plays similar to United. I mean, sorry, what was their name? Chelsea. You guys all play like nowadays. It's similar to Chelsea in the way you guys defend. And the thing is, if you guys play well, you can't score. I can see Havertz getting more headers if you guys play to him. It's just, I think it was you guys. As much as you can't judge, he actually gave a good pass to Havertz. Let's give him his props.
And he almost led Benzema to a goal in the first half.
Almost, but he did.
And he slowed down all of our attacks. And we saw how we look with Kovacic against Southampton versus when we have Jorginho in midfield. But continue.
But Ford, are you making an argument for Chelsea? Look, Ford.
No,
I'm
just saying we
Ford, I know deep down.
The world champions and the European champions have a chance. Okay, you have the gold on your chest, so you should actually respect it well. Chelsea played well, Real Madrid were better. But the thing is, you're going to their home. And Real Madrid has
hold on. Sorry. Chelsea didn't play well in that first leg.
You played quite well. Maybe in the first half. In the second half, you tried.
We were horrific first half. Horrific.
Wabdul.
Chelsea are known for being compact. like under Tuchel in big games, we've never been easily played through ever. Like, it's never happened.
Forward, can I just say
So,
something quickly? Can I
I just
interrupt?
felt Real Madrid a better job. But,
Is
Forward, can I?
Abdul banned?
Bro, wait, let me interrupt you. HH, wait.
Abdul, no. Abdul. I saw what you
how
did.
did he
So,
sneak onto this platform? Oh,
no. I'll tell you what. This clown, he came in, changed his profile picture to be a Liverpool thing, and changed his name to Hassan. And then as soon as he came in, he then changed it back to Abdul, and then puts up this dumbass picture in there.
Question.
No, wait, let me learn. First of all, HH,
Abdul, how did you do that? How did you do that? I need to learn because
no, we don't need that.
Bro, let me learn, bro. Let me talk, man. You two talking merchants, man.
Do you see what this guy? Do you see what I sent to this clown?
Bro, HH, first of all, why do you not rotate you freaking like people on here, bro? You have
No.
no.
Abdul, I was trying to avoid you coming in. That was to mean Abdul. You know, I can kick you out again. Now, you interrupted. You interrupted. Who was speaking? Gatlock was speaking.
It was backwards.
Man's asking for rotation like this is content crack, bro. What are we on, bro? This is the hangout.
Nah, bro. I'm just wondering, like, bro. There's people on here like Eric Blue, bro, who reps Mason Mount. Man scored half his goals against Norwich, bro.
Forward.
And
Can you talk over
and
here?
he also
Forward. Can you talk over this?
No. Let Abdul.
No.
Please.
Forward.
Abdul was just about to continue some cyberbullying, and we all agreed that there's no more cyberbullying happening in the name of Mason Mount.
Forward, please
Everybody
continue.
respect Mason Mount, Champions League winner, Champions League winning assist.
That's
okay?
right.
Respect him.
Cyberbullying
Thank
doesn't
you.
exist.
Now look, I like the tactics of the game, and it's going to be interesting to see how Chelsea set up against Real Madrid. Even though they're obviously going to lose, but you all know this.
Forward.
It'll be interesting to see what we do.
No, but hold up. Forward. Am I crazy to want Werner to start?
Sadly, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. It just shows how crazy our situation is because if going into the game, obviously Lukaku is injured. He injured his foot straight after the first leg against Madrid, whatever. In rubbish anyway, so who cares? Obviously, our other attacker, Project Neymar, is injured as well.
Forward.
He's been in bad form. Ziyech hasn't been in the best of form either. So when you look at attacking options, like it has to be Havertz and then somebody else up there. And you want it to be Pulisic, who was anonymous in the first leg. So for me, for the chaos factor of what he brings, yes, Real Madrid don't play like Southampton, aka Bundesliga attacks. The line will be a lot deeper. They'll be a bit more compact, but I think just for the chaos factor up front and making runs in behind it, at least giving movement for Havertz to work off of. I think
he's a decoy.
It could cause more issues.
He's a decoy.
Yeah.
Wait, what about Captain America? Like, he's good.
He's a fraud. He's a fraud. He was signed for American.
No, hold on. First of all, Jujuman, I don't care how long you've been living in America or whether you have an American passport, you will always be a fellow African to me. So don't start repping America and so forth. Pulisic has been trash, so you don't need to rep him and so forth. He's been trash.
He's He's an absolute bomb.
Yeah.
I think tactically, it'll be look, again, I said for a long time that Kennedy should have got more minutes.
What happened? Ford, what happened?
I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I tried to get Kennedy on screen. My bad. But look, I was saying that, look, you can't trust a bum like Alonso in these games. You can't trust a bum like Alonso in these games.
No. Sorry, Ford. I'll teach you with that. But continue.
You know what? I probably deserve that. But listen, look, we've got Alonso playing, bro. Alonso's gonna have to start.
Yeah,
he's gonna get rinsed by Valverde, man. I think defensively it'll be interesting to see if maybe he starts Reece James at right centre back just so he can do with the pace of Vinicius 1v1.
But can we be honest
again, Juju.
Yeah.
Just to say, Juju does have good talent ID because he recognised that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is a good player. That is a fact. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is a very good player. Obviously, he hasn't got much experience starting wing back, so to start him wing back in a Champions League game away from home against Real Madrid, it's a pretty big step. So again, obviously, I think the midfield has to be Kante and Kovacic. We all know it has to be. J5 cannot start this game, so
no,
he can't. Obviously, of course, Chelsea still have no chance. Just to confirm.
Yeah, I think
no. Hold up, Jujuman.
Yeah.
Weren't you the same guy that said that before the first leg? Jujuman, what did you say? this match is relevant. There's no point. Real are finished. Why is this game even supposed to be played?
Yeah, and you know why? Like, look. Let's look at those goals. Like, Mendy gave away that goal, so it's 2-1. So it's 2-1 in my head. It's 2-1. So it's like
Nobody cares about your head. The scoreline says 3-1.
Okay, so it's 3-1. What's this guy talking about, man? Judeman, you messed up Chelsea.
No, look, I think Ford,
dominated that first half. Vinicius hit the post. Benzema missed the sitter. Like, they could have had more than 2 goals.
Judeman, just admit you messed us up. Judeman, you messed us up.
Yeah, but Ford has a point. Like, I think you can come back. I don't want to like give you hope. So like,
Juju, that's not my point. My point is we're going out, Juju. I haven't got a point. We're going out. That's my point.
No. Yeah, exactly. But look, you just have to look. You can't just like give up like that. You have to go to until that whistle blows at the end.
Oh, Jujuman, Look, sorry. Jujuman, shut up. No.
I have something for you. Hold on.
What?
The last time Werner started for you in a big game, this is how you were.
Please. What the fuck is this guy's problem? Oh, so cold. Oh my god. I can't do this, guys. I'm sorry. I can't.
Do you know? Okay. Let me explain that.
No, we need context. We need context, bro.
Okay, let me give you context. I was so scared that Pep would win that game, and I'd have to try and come up with excuses of Uncle Mo, and that prick was trying to conspire. Gatlock, I think I would have had a heart attack if Chelsea had lost that game with Werner missing those touches. I wouldn't have been able to do the stream. I think I would have actually fainted. If Chelsea had lost that game with Werner having those misses, bro, this guy I think missed like 2 or 3 1v1s. For me, mentally, I'd have had a mental breakdown for sure. I'd have had a mental breakdown because I'm going to say, wait, because for me, I was thinking, okay, I was like, wait, we can actually win this. And Werner is missing opportunities. So if we lose this and it's going to be down to Werner, bro, I'd have had a freaking mental breakdown, 100%. I'd have had a mental breakdown, man. Rob, talk to me, man. Rob, talk to me.
Well, I think that it's going to be a difficult game. I think that Real Madrid will still win, and they should win, I think. So I think it's going to be a lot closer. I think Chelsea are going to play a lot better, especially after they won 6-0 against Southampton. So I think it's going to be a lot closer. So I'm going to say 2-1 Real Madrid, I think.
Rob, are you saying this because you hate Chelsea as a Tottenham fan, or is this your real thoughts?
No, I really think this.
So this there is no hate here, and so because Rob, I know that you hate Chelsea, so this comes from no place of hate. But Rob, is there a chance that Chelsea give me a Chelsea argument for how Chelsea can win? Give me an argument for how Chelsea can say what's up. Give me an argument.
Chelsea could win if the attacking players are on the top of their game. Of Benzema's a poorish game. But Modric isn't that great. I think that if you nullify Benzema and Modric, I think that Chelsea could win, but only if the attacking players are playing well.
Before I come to Labdo, Ford, explain this image.
We all know who's better. Who won the World Cup in that?
Ford, explain this image.
Well, when you were asking, again, obviously I know Chelsea are going to go out, but when you were asking for an argument of how Chelsea can go through, it really depends on us seeing the best version of N'Golo Kante. And we've seen the best version of N'Golo Kante on multiple occasions, shackle Luka Modric. And if that guy turns up at the Bernabeu, then obviously we're going to be in for an interesting game. Not that Chelsea will go through. Chelsea are clearly going to go out. But N'Golo Kante at his best makes things very, very interesting.
Abdul.
Hola. HH, I've been
Why is
trying
this
to
game like
practice
this?
my Spanish.
And that's the best you
I
have.
know. Continue.
HH, you know,
I knew the cards are coming.
what was the question, HH? I was cooking
No,
everything.
Chelsea, Real.
Yeah, man. I think, bro, like, you know, by the way, I noticed like there was a bro-con when I was speaking last time.
Abdul, talk. Let's just.
HH, you know, I revisited your first hangout of the season, and you were talking about trebles, HH. You were talking about trebles,
Why
and
is he talking about trebles?
certain somebody, they were saying that if you lose to Madrid, your season is over. HH, is this true?
There's still the FA Cup.
If you play 5 seconds of receipts, I'll throw you out of the hangout.
Nah, no receipts
Oh,
today.
why, bro?
Nah, no receipts today. No receipts today.
Abdul,
But, like,
can you please
HH
tell me what's going to happen in this bloody game, Chelsea Real Madrid? Can Chelsea turn this around? Can we shut down Benzema? Can we shut down Rich?
I think
Can Kante please give us a world class performance?
I think you can shut down Benzema. But the problem is, like, you know, you have to win by 3 goals, or you have to take it to penalties, you know. And Mendy, he's not known for being good at penalties. And, you know, I know he done something at the AFCON about Salah tax, bro. Salah tax is heavy. And laser tax as well. But let's be honest, HH, you know, when it comes to Madrid, like, Barcelona have proved, you know, you can beat these guys if you get it right. You know what I mean? I do know Benzema wasn't there, you know, and it did mess up that structure with pressing and stuff. But if you're like, Tommy T, bro, if Tommy T is really this world-class coach, he should be able to do it, because this isn't prime Real Madrid, you know. They're not unbeatable. And to be fair, all you need is a 2-0, and then it's basically 0-0. You know what I mean? Then the next goal wins it, basically. So I think for Chelsea, you know, because Barca, you know, last year, like when they lost to Sevilla, they lost 2-0 away from home. All I said that, you know, Barca, they need to play the game as if it's 0-0 and they just try to win it. Because if they try to win it, most likely if they win it, they win by like 2 goals anyway. You know what I mean? So I think if the Chelsea players on Tuesday, they go in and think, oh, we need to score 3 goals, we can't concede this and that, I think they'll start messing up. They just need to go in there, bro, and just say, you know what, let's do our best and let's try to win it. You know what I mean? Let's try to redeem ourselves. They shouldn't overthink it, bro. They shouldn't overthink it. But the problem is, HH, you see the guy in Eric's profile picture, HH. He's a useless donkey, bro. This guy
Excuse me, hold on. That's where you went wrong. You should have just kept talking. You should have just avoided my guy Mount, because now I'm gonna have to come after you.
HH, you know, I saw like a stat. Somebody said that Mount he's the Chelsea's top goal scorer, and he has 9 goals in the Premier League You know, 4 of those 9 goals they came against Norwich. HH.
That's not true.
Abdul,
he scored a hat trick and he scored a goal, bro.
Abdul, I am banned from saying anything bad against Eric because I don't want to be seen as a cyberbully.
HH, do you know Johnny D, bro? You know Johnny D.
Abdul, can you remind me what happened last
can
season?
you focus on this Chelsea?
What hold on. What did Mount do last season in Champions League? Can you remind me?
There was no fans last time I checked.
But what did Mount do?
No. What did you do in the final? In the final.
There were fans in the final.
Pep didn't start at the end, bro. Pep didn't start at the end. But what I will say, HH, is that
just talk about the Europa League already, man.
Abdul, talk to me. No, okay. In your honest view, no reverse jinx or so forth. Honestly speaking,
I see Chelsea winning the game, but I don't see Chelsea going through because, you know, Real Madrid, you know that 4-0 Barca, that 4-piece Barca. I think I saw your review. You said Barca, they pissed on their lawn, you know. They came to the house, they pissed on their TV, they pissed on their... No, let me not say that. So they pissed on everything. But you know, that was La Liga when you really think about it. And Real Madrid in the CL, I think people got to realize this in the CL. What you said is right, HH. They're a different animal. They're a different species in the CL. And you know, Real Madrid, unlike that loser Catalonian, like, piss take of a club, bro. They're not bottlers, bro, in the CL. Like, they'll never like give up like
Don't
a
you
3-4.
support that club too?
Relax. They'll never give up a 4-0 lead, bro. I just can't see it. Like, they don't capitulate like that. Well, tell me, when the last time did they capitulate? Even against Ajax, they didn't really capitulate. Like, they didn't have a big lead. They were like 1-0 ahead, weren't they? So I just can't see. I can't see them like losing 3-0, bro. Like, not at home. Like, if he was at the Bridge, maybe, but I can't see him, man. I think you guys are gonna go all out for the FA Cup this season, HH.
Abdul, you want a sick man. Okay, no, Juju man, I'll come to you. Okay, let me take this joke. I'll come to you.
Can I strike out to Juju?
And absolutely, yeah, Juju man. Casey says, Kante has had 3 good games in 2 years. Xhaka tore him, and I'm still crying because I tried to stab myself in the ear after that 2012 loss to Chelsea FC. Casey, last I checked, is Kante a World Cup winner? Is he a league winner? Is he an FA Cup winner? And is he a UCL winner? And also, Casey, last I checked, I think he's the only player to have back-to-back CL Man of the Match awards in both CL semis and in the CL finals. So, Casey, can you please respect a GOAT? Thank you, Casey. Thank you. Kevin Higgins. Thank you for the dub, Kevin. Just stopped in to say hey. And what will you do if Juve somehow win the Serie? If Juve win the Serie will have a permanent membership in the Blue Academy for a minimum of 1 year.
HH, how does it feel like knowing that the team at the top of Serie A, their front three, like their 3 attackers are Ibrahimovic, Giroud, and Origi next season, HH?
Look, Abdul, the less said about the Serie, the better. Less said about the Serie, the better. Jujuman, what do you want? Jujuman, what do you want?
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I think Chelsea will go to the next round, and because look,
Jujuman, okay, Jujuman,
yeah.
I'm gonna stop you there, Jujuman.
Yeah.
I need you to let's rewind.
Yeah.
Now, when I ask you the question, you are banned from saying Chelsea will win.
Okay.
Say anything else apart from Chelsea will win. So,
okay.
Hey, so Jujuman, how you doing? So Jujuman, what do you think will happen in the Chelsea Real Madrid game?
So like if one team, the blue team, like stops Benzema, they should win. I didn't say Chelsea, but if the blue team stops Benzema, because if you look at this Madrid team, one guy has been scoring the whole time in the last 2 games. In the last three games is the one guy that's dangerous. You removing out of the game, like you have a chance. And the other thing is, like, if you look at the goals they've conceded, like they've conceded. Let me just put this double. They've conceded the game against PSG. They conceded home. They conceded away. So they conceded 2 against Chelsea. It's pretty much guaranteed they'll concede at Bernabeu. So it's a matter of how many Chelsea can put in and how many Madrid, how many Chelsea.
No,
can
no,
concede.
Jujuman.
It's still open.
No,
So
I know, but Jujuman, can you explain your bomb prediction after we lost 3-1? Explain.
Oh, no, like the 3-1, like Mendy.
Yeah, explain that.
Look, I think this will be painful to some fans, but Mendy is all right. I've never liked this guy, but it's just like I didn't want to come out like
Jujuman, he's a fellow African. He's a fellow.
Yeah, I didn't want to come out that way, so I didn't say anything. But I think this guy is like, I don't think he's good.
Hold on.
No
Mendy
good.
has. No, just
He's-
for all these reactionary merchants who, after one bad game, you want to try and say anything bad
No, I'm
about
just
Mendy.
saying, like this guy, like
No, hold on.
I've seen-
I'm going to tell you why Mendy is good. Okay.
Yeah.
So he has the record for the least goals conceded in history in this competition. So let's not start saying, "Oh, Mendy this, Mendy that." If not for Mendy, we wouldn't have won this competition in the first place. So let's just relax with that one. Let's just take
but
it.
Eric,
that's- but that's-
Ramsdale has never conceded in the CL either.
Jujuman.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah, good point, Abdul. See, that's why it's like I
No,
think that this-
that's not it's a trash point, but continue.
Yeah, and then like they play back 7, but we're not going to say that anything about that. But
Juju man.
yeah. All right. Okay. I won't say anything.
That's
All right.
Guys are funny, man.
All right. So with this game, like, I still think like because everyone's saying like Madrid, like this. First of all, Mendy, like I don't know why Kepa is not getting any opportunity, but that will put that aside. But,
Bro,
but the other thing with this, yeah, but look, with this Madrid team,
Juju man, your takes are getting worse and worse, bro. Your takes are
okay.
getting worse and worse.
Yeah, putting. No.
All right.
No, okay. Honestly speaking, what do you think happens on?
No. Honestly speaking, I still think like what's it called, like the game is up. It all depends on who scores first. Like if you say like even with that, like I still think this Madrid team can concede a goal. Like like the way they've conceded, like even against Chelsea, like Chelsea had like good. Lukaku had a good chance. So it's like they're going to have like Chelsea are going to have chance. It's just a matter of if they're going to score. And I look at this 6-0. Look, I believe like momentum builds up. Like with this 6-0, they're going to come up with they'll have confidence. They'll have confidence. So it's like it's just like I think they could cause Madrid problems. And if this might come as a shock. I think what's it called? Like they can beat Madrid. I think the teams that are down, like it's more dangerous because it's like just the momentum is strong.
Thank you, man. Thanks for the jinx.
Yeah.
Man. Barry.
Yes, sir. I think that Chelsea's gonna win the game, but they're not gonna go through. First of all, like forget about locking up Benzema. I think that guy he's at a certain level where you literally have to make sure that every single department of his game you need to really focus on it, you know. Whether it's shooting, passing, dribbling, he's too good at every of these aspects. So it's gonna be very hard for you guys to really lock him up and try to minimize his game. But
we have to try.
Yeah, you're gonna try, but I don't think you guys are gonna succeed. But yeah, as you guys said, like the X factor is gonna be Kante, because it was last week. Was he injured or something like that, or did he have something wrong?
No,
because like he was
No, he got kidnapped. That's what happened. So
yeah, it was a clone.
It was an imposter.
A Kante clone.
Okay, but the thing is that like he's gonna be the X factor, yeah, because like he has the physicality for him, like he has crazy cardio and he has great physicality on the midfield, but he has also good ability to hold on to the ball and get back the ball and everything. So he's gonna be the X factor, but a lot of things are gonna go right.
So basically, you're saying a Chelsea dub, but Chelsea don't go through. That's what I'm trying to sound.
Exactly, but good things are gonna happen for you guys in the game, but like you guys are not gonna go through, unfortunately.
Oh, shit, there's a guy that was.
Wait, can I jump in on this?
LB, go for it. Man. Go for it.
Can we? Can I first talk about Atletico?
But give me. Yeah. We've got me. Just give me Chelsea thing, and then we'll go back to Atletico afterwards. But just give me the
Chelsea thing. Because I want to talk on those terrorists.
I'll be talk.
I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. Wait, second leg's in the Bernabeu, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So Madrid genuinely struggle at home for some reason. So I'm going to give Chelsea every chance. If Benzema can continue his good form, I think Real Madrid have a chance of winning. But as
can I ask you a question? How do they struggle at home?
Real Madrid.
The Champions League.
The Champions League, they struggle at home.
Yeah, but like if you look at the PSG game, like they scored like 3 or 4 goals. PSG.
Yeah, but
they outclassed Madrid. Yeah, but it's like
but they came back at home.
What do you mean they scored 3 or 4 goals? They scored only 1.
No, it was 3. It was 2. It was 2 other that was offside.
It was.
Yes, but it's like Madrid didn't play well. They didn't play
no
well.
offside goals, no count.
No, but what's it called? They didn't play well.
This is the same guy that just said that it's 2-1 in my head. Like, bro, you need to come out.
No, Jim, hold up.
No, it's not a red. It's not a red.
That's at least a yellow, bro.
No, please.
It's
not a red.
Especially because you confused me as well. That's a yellow.
Can I get a yellow?
Yeah,
that's a yellow.
Wait, you just asked for a yellow?
Yeah.
No. Who asked for a yellow?
Ricardo.
Abdul.
Hold up.
This is corruption. Man.
Ricardo, you don't try and bait the ref and so forth. I am the referee. Respect the referee and so forth. Don't call for other people's cards. Ricardo, that's a yellow for you as well. All right, Jujuman, continue.
Yes. So yeah, with that game, like, so Madrid, like with LB, what LB was saying was like they conceded. Like, I mean, I think you can score against Madrid. It's not like a it's not like a, what's it called? It's not a tough. It's not a tough not to score against Madrid. So I mean, not to score against Madrid. It's not that tough to score against Madrid. So I say, yeah, like Madrid fans are after me. Just wait, like I'll just wait, like
No, it's not just Madrid fans. You made no sense. You said they scored 2 goals at Bernabeu.
No.
And he said,
That's why I was confused because Barry said, "Oh, so did they score 2?" And he's
It was
counting
3 goals.
offside goals.
was 3
three
goals.
3 goals, yeah, because he got. So I was like,
2 were offside. Yeah.
Well, hold on.
But it's
Just circling back to LB's comment about like Real Madrid not being good at home. Like there is some truth to that. Like
Yes.
obviously it's a great stadium and whatnot, and they've
But it's
been
been a
able to
while,
make great
bro.
comebacks there. But it's not the same as like the new camp or like let's say like an Anfield. Like let's say Chelsea do score early. The Madrid fans aren't going to be like supported. They're going to be like, "Oh my god, what you lot doing? Fix up." They're going to be almost like berating the players. Like you saw, like
so
when
for
Barcelona
what
were
what
top
he so
with
for what
them.
he's saying?
Tough
For
love.
what he's
tough
saying?
love. They show tough love.
Again, as a football analyst at heart, as a football
He's
purist,
saying that the
I'm
team
just
that
looking at
did
things that can happen. I'm looking at possible scenarios. Again, all of these scenarios end up leading to Chelsea getting knocked out of the Champions League.
Okay.
But one of these scenarios is that the Real Madrid fans get on their back because they can see that they're wavering under the pressure. They know that they have a lead that they're playing with, but they're not really going for the attack. And we know Real Madrid fans, they want their team to only play one way, and that's to play dominant attacking football. And in a game where you only need to just not lose by more than 2 goals, they could kind of get caught in a sticky place in between, and that's not an easy place to play from.
But forward, did you see what they did last year? Like when they had to go to Anfield, bro, 3-1 up. Like that was such a professional performance, bro. Like the way they saw it out 0-0, bro. Like you gotta put some respect on it. You know Madrid.
But what happened in the semi though when they met your boys?
HH 5 at the back tax, CCL, no fans. And I'm pretty sure, like, also Super League wasn't Super League going on back then. Like, bro, there was so many taxes back then, bro. Like, honestly, bro, I'm surprised that the government haven't seized like those glasses off your face yet, bro.
Abdul, remember that.
That might be a yellow.
Also, I have to understand that I'm actually itching to give out a red. I'm itching to give out a red. So keep working on that. LBs, you need to tell me what we thought was going to happen in this whole thing. Chelsea Real, what is going to happen?
Yeah, I think because it's over at the Bernabeu, I'm going to give Chelsea every chance of winning. And because we're not counting aggregate or goals that have already been scored, at least this time around. And as reigning UCL champions, I think Chelsea can do it if they can somehow manage Benzema.
Scoreline.
2-1 to Chelsea.
Chelsea still go out. You realize that?
Wait, aren't we doing? I thought aggregate doesn't count.
What do you mean?
We lost
Wait,
3-1. We lost 3-1 at home.
The first game is meaningless.
That's a yellow.
It's
The first game doesn't count.
It's away goals don't count.
LB. I mean, you're my guy and so forth. LB, you're my guy. You are my guy, and so forth. You're my guy. LB, you know you're my guy, man. LB, you know my guy. And
this is the first time watching Champions League.
LB, you know you're my guy, and so forth and everything. And remember, this is not personal and so forth. You see, here's the thing. You know what? I'm gonna. That is a red, but I'm gonna give it to VAR. I'm gonna give it to VAR to for your faith because I'm feeling like a red. I'm feeling like a red is equal to. So I'm gonna put it to VAR. So LB, I need an overall thing, keeping aggregate in mind. But what do you think the scoreline will be? Keeping in mind that we lost 3-1 in that first game. Keep that in mind.
So what was your question? What do I think is going to happen?
What do you think is going to happen? Was keep in mind that we lost 3-1 in that first game.
Okay, so then if that's the case, then I reckon, and if they are counting away goals, I think
No, they're not.
Madrid will go through.
They're not counting away goals. No, it's just aggregates.
Just aggregate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Madrid will still go through now. I've changed my scoreline.
Oh no! Don't get peer pressure. It's still Chelsea.
Did you
No,
just say
Madrid,
peer
Madrid
pressure?
for me. Madrid for me.
Did you just say peer pressure?
Yeah.
No peer pressure.
These aren't your peers.
Wait. You know what's?
To be fair, that was a harsh red, bro. That's a harsh red.
Yeah, it's harsh.
That was very harsh.
Two yellows would have made no sense.
I've put it to VR. I've put it to VR. I've put it to VR. I've put it to VAR. I've put it to VAR. No. Do you know, guys? I think I know what Juju Man is doing.
Yeah.
Here's what Juju Man is. Juju Man is still a Real Madrid fan. At heart.
No.
Juju Man, let me talk. Let me talk. So he's still a Real Madrid fan at heart. I think deep down he wants Real Madrid to win this UCL. So what he's doing is that he's using a reverse jinx. And Juju Man, us being good friends and good,
it's not a red
over the years. Yeah. No. I'm not looking. But all I'm saying to you is that can you admit that you're using a reverse jinx?
Look, I won't admit. Look, it's too it's too painful. No, I won't admit because it's like no, I won't admit it. Double H. I just want to see. I honestly think Chelsea can. Chelsea can. Like, I don't want to give anyone hope because it's like it's painful if you have hope and then you lose. But I think this game is open. It's still open. Like it's open. And LB, you should say that. Don't get peer pressure. This guy's like. You were saying Chelsea.
No, let him be. Samasio, what are you saying for this game?
I can take her place.
Okay. LB, since we mentioned Athletic Bayern, talk to me. Athletic Bayern, talk to me.
Athletic Bayern.
No, sorry, Athletic Villareal. Athletic Villareal.
Let me get my facts.
So Bayern. Okay, LB, just talk.
Athletic Man City.
Athletic Man City. Go for it. Guys, it's late, man. It's late. Continue. LB, talk to me.
Yeah, second leg in Metropolitano, or is it in?
Yeah, Wanda.
Wanda Sykes.
Icardi.
Wanda Metropolitano, that's what it's called.
I think Atletico will go through, and a lot of people are writing them off. But when you have a quality coach in Diego Simeone,
LB, just continue.
Yeah.
So
when you have a quality coach in Diego Simeone and history that supports you and takes you sort of back to 2014-15, where Atletico have had a really strong habit in beating teams 1-0, 2-0. I think they can do it again, and not just any teams. They've beaten like the big teams. And I know a couple of people mentioned that 2016 was 6 years ago, but let's not forget what Atletico did to Liverpool in, what was it, 2018, 2019?
2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Yep.
No, that's fair. So
LB has too much faith in life, man.
No, wait. But, okay, so before I come to your boy Ricardo, LB, so
withdraw.
Now, what's it called? 39% said he should be given a red. 61% said no red.
Hey,
so
LB stays.
The streets are weak, man. The streets are weak.
Shout to the streets, man.
Ricardo, what do you want?
No, I just want to speak on the Chelsea game because I feel.
But Ricardo, before you go, have you guys spoken about Luke De Jong yet?
No,
Ricardo, Chelsea, Real Madrid.
No, we didn't get to touch that subject.
All right. The most important stuff at last.
Yeah, save the best for last. We'll talk about Europa.
We don't speak about Europa League clubs here, man.
No, we do. So I told you last week that that Real Madrid were gonna go through. I didn't think they were gonna win at the Bridge, but they will win at the Bernabeu. So I was like kind of right. But they're gonna give Chelsea that ass in the Bernabeu. I predict. I'm looking at a 2-1. A 2-1
to who?
Well, if I said Real Madrid are gonna win at the Bernabeu, 2-1, obviously to Chelsea. I mean Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid are gonna win. It's not really gonna be competitive, in my opinion. It's more or less the same thing as the last game.
Wait, hold on, wait. Are you on a yellow or you're not on a yellow?
No, that one didn't count because that was corruption.
No, I'm just saying, are you on a yellow? Wait, okay, hold on. Streets, is he on a yellow? Streets, is he on a yellow?
No, I'm not.
He is. He asked for the yellow,
No,
remember?
what you said just
He's on the yellow. He's on the
No,
yellow.
they
He's on
are
the yellow.
snitching
He's on the
big
yellow.
time.
My thing here is that for being a smart ass and so forth.
How?
That's a straight red.
Wow.
And we'll go to Villa. You're being a smart ass. You're being a smart ass. So that's a
Whatever,
straight
man.
red.
You're not gonna talk about Barcelona.
So what's it called? Let me revert back to Ford. So Ford, I need a final countdown, final honest opinion, bro, on our chances on Tuesday.
HH, like you really want him to jinx it? Like, why do you keep
Abdul,
going?
can you shut up, man? Ford, go for it, man.
Listen, for a start, HH, because I feel like I need to now qualify my opinion now, which is a shame that people don't just take at your word anymore. But I'm a man of science, and scientifically, it's not been proven that jinxes or reverse psychology is real. Like, if it was real, we would all be millionaires because, I'm not going to win the lottery tomorrow. Does that mean I'm going to win the lottery? No. no, that's not. Jinxes are a thing. Reverse psychology
Forward,
is not a thing.
forward, and like HH, he told me he once said, "I'm not gonna wake up with the hair on my head tomorrow," and it didn't work. So what you're saying, it might be true.
That's the other problem.
No. I mean, look. No. That's a problem. Actually, I'm feeling very harsh tonight. So Abdul, be very aware. And remember, I just have to always go to VAR. So Ford, continue.
So with that all being said, look, I am looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be an entertaining game. Obviously, it'll be interesting to see what Tuchel does. I think Tuchel likes to bring some sort of surprise tactically. Maybe he'll start with a back four because we've done well in the second half of a back four. Who knows? Maybe we could see how many. I'm wondering, looking at players in the squad who could just maybe randomly make an appearance. Could we see Saul play? Could we see a Ross Barkley play?
Ross what?
Oh, you see, bro, he's still in the squad, bro. He's still in the squad. It's crazy. But no, in all seriousness, I think we'll probably go with a similar lineup. Maybe Alonso will come back, seeing as he did well against Southampton, and he's our only natural left wing back in the squad available. I do think Chelsea will put up a good effort. I think they'll put up a good showing. They'll redeem some of their performance from last week because last week was genuinely embarrassing, especially that first half. But honestly, I just don't think it'll be enough. I just feel like Real Madrid are just too long in the tooth, too wise, too smart. They've got the athleticism in midfield now with Valverde, and I believe Camavinga will play a part as well. And I think they'll just have enough to keep Chelsea at arm's bay. Yes, if Chelsea get an early goal, things will get very, very interesting, especially with the Bernabeu crowd. Obviously, momentum on Chelsea's side, being the underdog, with everything that's happening, Sanction FC, everything that's been going on. That could be something that could be at play. But overall, I think Real Madrid will just have too much.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I think Real Madrid will just have too much. So I'm going to go for a prediction of... I'm going to say 1-1 on the night.
That was his stomach.
So what's prediction?
I'm gonna say 1-1 on the night. Benzema scores again, and probably Thiago Silva scores from a corner. But ultimately, I don't think Chelsea will have enough to get through.
How comes you guys don't have any?
Relax. Chill.
There's no hope.
I'm going next. Look, HH.
Eric, go for Eric.
Yeah, I need to go, but before I go, I just need to say this: if I see Werner on that starting lineup, I might not watch the game. I might not watch it.
So Eric, you're saying that in a tactical point of view, being used as a decoy, like a spy, Werner can't work from a 5-dimensional tactical point of chess move.
He could, of course, he could, but I might not tune in unless maybe he scores the first goal in like 10 minutes, and then I'll tune in. Okay, but if I see him, I might, but I might not. And then the second thing, if I see...
Sorry, just to piggyback off that quickly, but just to piggyback off that, whether Werner starts or there's a good game, whatever, right? But as football fans, like, watching Werner play is an eyesore, bro. Like, it actually hurts me, bro.
It's offensive. It is offensive.
So you know what? We're not watching the game because Werner's starting. That's actually a shout, just to preserve my own personal health, my own mental welfare. You know what?
Forward, can I ask you a question real quick?
No, you can't. I haven't finished yet. Relax.
Eric. Thank you, Eric. Eric, that's a dope, man. Eric, that's a dope. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
Talk.
So as I was saying, so
Eric, is it true that Chelsea
can
have
you
more
can you
relegation than
can you
Liverpool?
mute your
Okay,
mic?
no,
Can
wait,
you
don't
mute
worry.
your mic?
I'll put it in the
Thank
back.
you.
Good. Eric, continue.
Yeah. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Abdul. Yeah. So the second thing is, I don't want to see Aspi as a left wing back. Tuchel tried that and it didn't work. So hopefully we don't see that. We actually need Alonso in this game, in my opinion. Especially if we want to score goals, we need Alonso. He has to play. So hopefully he plays. Hopefully he can, not be ridiculously bad defensively, so we don't, lose before we even have a chance. Concede a goal before we even have a chance. So that's what I hope to see. And my prediction now is going to be a hopeful one. It's not. This is not what I think will happen. This is what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
So I'm hoping for a 2-0 in 90 minutes, and then a miraculous third goal. Maybe Werner comes off the bench and scores the third goal in the second half of extra time. And we're through to the
Eric,
next round.
just say it. Like, Godluck won't save the receipt. Just say it. Like,
No,
you will win.
No. Juju man, you've shown your hand. You want Real Madrid to win. You do this because you want Real Madrid to win. Juju man, I now know. I know. Juju man, I know you better than you know yourself. Juju man, I know you. I know you, bro. Eric, continue. I know you've exposed yourself. Eric, continue.
Yeah, like I said, so 2-0 in 90 minutes, and we get the third. I don't care where it comes from. Just miraculous third goal, extra
Eric,
time.
you're too much hopeful in life, man.
What a miraculous Disney conclusion to the tie, and Chelsea are through miraculously.
All right, so before I come to Hokage, Casey says Wings loans out to Milan, and they actually drew, but that is true. Ever since Wing Gumbani loaned out to AC Milan, they've basically been trash. So
remember when he went to Bayern and they lost to Bochum?
There we go. Yeah, there we go. So guys, these loans have an adverse effects, bro. Case again says Fede sends Alonso to prison. Benz retires Thiago.
Shouldn't Alonso be in prison already?
Let's not speak on that. Wait. Wait. Thiago. What do you mean by Thiago? Which Thiago?
Silva.
Oh, Casey. If Chelsea go through, you better be here Tuesday nights. If Chelsea go through, you better be here. Anti-football, be here. So Hokage, talk to me. First of all, how worried are you about the threats of Villareal and then Chelsea Real?
For Bayern, yeah, dude, I'm sweating my pants off, bro. Like ever since that performance I saw, I've just been dreading. It's just been too long, Man City, I've had shock knockouts. Liverpool, it was a shock when Liverpool got knocked out by Atleti. Like that was a shock to go to Anfield and outplay them there. Madrid has had shock. Barca has had shock. PSG has shock. I think I don't know. All the chips are stacking. Like I think it's time for Bayern's turn to have a shock exit. You know what I mean? And it's just like, okay, cool. You guys had a bad game at Villareal. Maybe you guys underestimated them because they got destroyed in all facets. Like you guys already talked about it on the show last week. Like these guys, it should really, like everyone said, it should be 4-0 right now. Like because of Villareal lack of quality, really, even though they played so well, like they've given Bayern a lifeline here. But the Augsburg game yesterday didn't give me much hope. So I don't know. I feel like it's Bayern's turn to be the clowns and have a shock exit. So I'm not too optimistic. But here's the thing about Bayern. If there's ever time, like some players that have been playing bad, this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to say what's up, for you guys to really like prove your worth. People like Muller for the first time in a while, he's had 3 0 out of 10 performances in a row. Sane's had a month of a rough patch the last month. Gnabry's been asked since January. So if we need some people to show up, it's those guys. So yeah, that's my thing. And then for Chelsea Real, I don't know though. Like Benzema, it's just Benzema. If you take Benzema out of this Madrid team, like they would be losing. They would probably be knocked out already without Benzema. That's the thing. It's just Benzema, like you were saying after the PSG game, you're saying how Benzema, he's kind of just operating at a different frequency right now, and that's just true. Like this guy
is just on a different level, especially in the Champions League. We're seeing, bro. I don't know if this. I think it's just him and Cristiano now that have back-to-back UCL hat tricks. But I think Cristiano's was against like freaking Wolfsburg. This guy did it against PSG, and this guy went to the bridge and scored a hat trick. So like,
this is crazy. It's crazy,
dude. So it's just like
Ronaldo, man.
when Benzema's playing like this, it's hard for me to give Chelsea a chance, especially when like Havertz seems to be your guys' only consistent threat. Even though I rate Havertz, like I don't think that's enough to challenge a backline of Ferland, Mendy, Militao, and etc. by himself. So yeah, I think it's going to be early exit for Bayern, shock exit, and I think Chelsea. I think it'll be a closer game. I think it's hard to lose 6-0 and not have a little bit more confidence going to that Real Madrid game. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
So I'm going to say this. So shout out to your boy Katsuzuma, who says boycott HH for kicking me out and silencing me. #meow. Well, if you come on and start meowing, hyphing, and so forth, what do you expect?
I think the streets have spoken, HH.
Tuesday night, Wednesday night, it is what it is, guys. It's UCL nights. All I'll say is this, I'll leave you with this. Carpe diem. That's Latin for seize the day. #no excuses. That's HH4. It's time to say what's up. I don't have much hope, but maybe somehow things gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna say.
Are we gonna talk Thursdays? Are we gonna talk Thursdays?
Let's do it. Okay, let's do. Okay, look. Here's the thing about Thursday. So
I'm not going first.
No. Hold up. Let me introduce it. So Europa League. So what do we have? We have. Hold on. So we have. And first of all, it's weird that as Rangers actually still in it. That's actually wild.
Yeah, but they lost.
Yeah, but there's a second leg to go. And see, my thing. No. And see, my thing though is what we call it. I want to see West Ham against Barca in that semi. That's specifically what I want to see. But you know what's funny? Let's tell you what's funny. Eintracht Frankfurt against Barca. Let's talk Frankfurt against Barca. Because the funny thing here is this. Because what was it?
There's no way he was gonna.